doesn't just pick like what people say. Like sometimes if you're on the top chat or whatever, like it filters things and doesn't show you everything.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Hey, whoever's here and whoever shows up after. Some people watch this after too.
How do you know like who's on?
I don't until they say something.
Oh.
They have to say something for me to know who it is, but I can see the numbers. But also the numbers lie. Like sometimes, see, there's Gretchen, and there's Steve, and it still says that there's only one here. So it's lying because there's clearly two different people here, and YouTube is saying there's only one person here.
Yeah.
So we don't know how many people are here at any given time.
Oh.
We know what YouTube tells us.
So there could be like 9,000 people.
There could be 9,000 people watching, and just
but
almost
YouTube just wants us to.
and
think
then
that
almost
there's
all of
two.
them aren't saying anything.
Oh, it's only the people that say something that are counting as watching?
No, it's only the people who say stuff that we know who they are that is watching.
Oh, I see.
You could be sitting here and not saying anything, and you'd still count in the number because you're watching.
Oh. 3 people.
You're learning. Look at you learning about YouTubes.
That's so exciting.
Hi, everybody. What up? Steve and Peckerwood and Gretchen. I forget Peckerwood's name.
Peckerwood is a really funny name.
He's Australian.
Oh.
I don't remember. Sorry.
You don't remember what?
I get what his actual name is.
Oh.
But I know Steve is Quahog. Aaron. Yeah. I did know. It wasn't coming. You know? What up? Nadia's back.
Hi.
I have segments. Planned, and she asked if she could know what they were, and I said no.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
I said I have ideas, and she's like, do I get to know what they are? And I said no.
Sorry.
Because then they're not like spontaneous and fun.
No.
And then apparently she also has something planned, but won't tell me because I think it's like revenge.
It's more of a secret snack.
It's a secret snack. It's a Mike's never had this food before. What if I've had it though? You don't know because you didn't ask me.
I was considering purchasing a vegetable.
That would be a pretty good chance of that. Well, no, I've had lots of vegetables.
Like,
I just don't.
Just like a kind of like a, like maybe common for other people, but definitely not for you.
Right. Like potentially a vegetable that I had never had.
Hi, friends. Gretchen and Peckerwood.
And Beckham. Yeah, I haven't seen Beckham for a while. Beckham is a friend of mine in New York who Beckham either bought or won. Beckham wins lots of things from when I do giveaways. I don't know how. He just is one of those lucky people. And one of my bowls that I sent to Beckham, he took to Kosovo and is now in Kosovo.
Oh.
I have woodworking in Kosovo now.
That's
I'm international.
That's what I was trying to say.
I could put that on when I'm advertising. It's like
international renowned,
collected by people as far away as Australia and Kosovo.
You're a pretty big deal.
I am a pretty big deal. I have many leather-bound books.
Does your home smell of rich mahogany?
My office does smell of rich mahogany. That's where I keep my leather-bound books. And I ate a whole wheel of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
That was the dog. The dog ate the wheel of cheese.
Yeah, it was not good. No.
I have eaten a wheel of cheese. Like
an entire wheel?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Are they wheels of cheese? If they're like if you buy a brie, is that a wheel?
Count. I don't think so. It's not the size of a wheel. It has to be like the size of a wheel.
There are small wheels.
Okay.
We got wheels on toy cars downstairs that are only like this big. They're like Baby Bell size.
I'm just not counting brie.
I could eat a Baby Bell and call it a wheel of cheese.
That's true. Okay, fine.
Yep. Point.
We're doing points?
I guess.
Oh, that's not fair.
The box is in Kosovo. That's where it lives. Yeah, right? That's cool. Are you back in New York now? You didn't move to Kosovo, did you? Eric Habakabakow's here. Yeah, another Australian, by the way. I have to fill her in on things because she's newish. She's been around, but
I watch.
She watches sometimes, and she's shown up on the show a couple of times. But you don't know my peeps.
feel like you keep saying that, but I'm pretty sure I've only shown up on the show one time.
You've shown up at least 3 times.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you came to pick me up one time when I
That
was
was the
drunk.
only other time, but I wasn't even really on the show.
And there was a time.
To pick me up when I was drunk.
Yeah, but I mean, we planned it. I was like, I'm gonna get drunk and do the show at the shop. Can you come get me after? And then there was another time that I was doing the show here, and because I had set up for class the next day, and I was doing a turning, and you were still here, and you like popped in to say that you were leaving, I think.
Oh.
This is my boss / friend Nadia Beckham. I have segments. We sat down for a minute, a couple minutes last week, and everybody was super disappointed when she left. So I was like, okay, we do like a show like with you, actually, like a special guest.
He actually forced me here against my
I did
will.
not. This is lies.
I tried to leave, and he used weaponry.
What weaponry did I use?
His bottle of Coke. He threatened me with it.
It's lies.
He was going to smash it and cut me.
You can't smash a plastic bottle and cut somebody with it.
You can. It's true. There was threats.
There's been 0 incidences of that happening in the history of the world.
I don't want to go. But then he was like, "Oh, everyone will be real sad," and I didn't want to make people sad, so I was like, "Okay."
Well, you saw that people were complaining last week after you left, right?
No, they
were.
weren't.
They were like, "Boo! We're leaving. Nadia's gone."
But then nobody left.
They did. I think
they were just teasing you.
Anyway, I got Domino's again. But whatever, because I'm hungry, and there's Paul, and we're gonna do segment. I got segments. We're gonna get to know Nadia a little bit, and I
don't even know what that means.
Yeah, that's right. You don't.
Segments
like you know how on morning shows and stuff they have, okay, so now we're gonna do the cooking part of the show or whatever. We're not doing the cooking part.
Oh,
but that's the segment, right, of the show.
Okay.
So on this segment we're talking with Hugh Jackman about his new role as whoever in his movie.
Oh, okay. So we're doing Nadia segments?
We're doing segments of different topics and things.
Okay.
And part of them is about finding out who you are.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Are you scared? You look scared. Why are you scared?
I don't know. I'm am I gonna cry? Because I don't want to.
I hope not.
Okay, good.
That's not my intent.
All right.
I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Wait, before you should you try my thing before you eat that? Because then your palate might be all messed up.
Oh, you want me to do the Mike's Never Had This Food Before first?
Well, I don't know.
You want to do your segment first?
Am I messing it up?
No, there's no plan.
Oh, okay.
There's not okay, we have to do this and then this and then this. We were just doing a show.
Okay.
If you want me to try the thing, I'll try the thing.
Well, I'm just wondering because you might not be able to taste it after you eat all that garbage.
That was mean.
What?
She doesn't mean it.
It's
a pasta Alfredo thing.
He's got all this.
It's my chicken Alfredo. That's just the empty box that the chicken Alfredo came in. And then I got a pepperoni pizza.
That's all you'll be able to taste.
Okay, well let's do that then. I'll do the Mike's maybe never had this food before that Nadia is gonna surprise me with, and then we'll do the other segments.
I'll be honest, I mostly just wanted it for myself.
Oh, what? So you bought something that you know you're gonna like and I won't,
but
so
I've
that
never
I can
tried it.
Okay.
So we both had never tried it.
Oh, and Mike and Nadia's never had this food before. That's how the song goes. Except it's got a Nadia in it right now.
Okay.
Picture the sign. It goes, "Ooh, Mike's never had this food before." Except it's Mike and Nadia's never had this food before.
We should.
What is it? I don't know how long I'm going to stay. What, a 3-hour trip, loaded wood and unloaded when I got home. Well, you got mainly robot parts. It shouldn't have worn you out that much. Paul's had a bunch of shit replaced with titanium.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He's got an ankle, a knee, a hip. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's he's a full robot?
I think they replaced part of his throat with titanium as well.
You can do that?
Yeah, because he had a larynx thing, and they were like, you know what? Let's put just a steel pipe in there.
What was the larynx thing? I just made that up.
No, there was a little while ago. He had like it was a biopsy, and then they were like, while they're in there, we might as well just replace it with a steel pipe.
No, they didn't.
No, both ankles, knee, elbow, and half his stomach.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I told you, he's like an android.
Like, well, what's the half of the stomach replaced with, though?
Nothing. He just can't eat very much. Like,
just like made it smaller?
I make fun of how much he can eat because he's like, I had 3 chicken nuggets and I'm full.
Actually?
Yeah, he can't eat very much at all.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, what do we? Oh, I'm not looking.
Wait,
Well, I have to.
I guess you can.
Yeah, what do we?
Okay.
It's open already. You tried it.
No, I didn't.
Well,
I just opened it because I didn't want it to be loud.
Oh, it's gonna be loud anyway.
It's full.
Okay, what do we got? We got Tostitos.
Mexican street corn.
Mexican street corn Tostitos.
Yeah.
I think Tostitos is a Pepsi product, isn't it? Doesn't Pepsi own Tostitos? So it's probably shit.
Oh, jeez. That's rude.
Well,
you don't know that yet. It's only a limited time.
It's a limited.
We might have gotten one of the last bags.
You might not be able to get this anymore by the time you see this if you're watching in the future.
You might be so excited about it, and now you can't.
You gotta go get it, and then I get that one.
Yeah, I gave you the spicy.
I want give me like 3. I want to get like a good healthy dose.
Yeah, but you should put that one in your mouth first, because it's the most spicy.
Okay. I'll put it on the bottom so that goes on my tongue.
Why are you doing it without me? Because that's
no.
kind of...
Well, I'm waiting.
Okay,
you,
well, I
pick a
gotta
damn
find
chip.
the right one.
You gotta pick the right chip.
Well, it's gotta have a lot of flavor on it, because I have a feeling like some of them probably aren't as flavored.
Well, that's why if you grab 3, you probably
reminds
get...
me of like the Frito, well, not the Fritos, like the ones that I love that are like Mexican street corn.
No.
Well, they have it at Quality. Anyway, Discovery. But anyway.
Tostitos, Mexican street corn flavored. Limited time only. 14 grams of something. Probably fat.
Fail.
All right. Let's give it a go. I think I may not be able to make because I don't know that I've ever had Mexican street corn. So I'm not going to be able to say whether this is an accurate flavor profile.
I think you're able to say whether or not you like it.
I can say whether it's good, but I'm not going to be able to say like, yeah, they nailed that flavor.
Sounds suspicious. Okay, well.
It's not gross.
No, it's delicious, except the lime in it is kind of like giving it like soap vibes.
That's probably the cilantro.
Mm-mm. It's like fake lime.
It's probably the artificial cilantro flavor that's giving the soap vibes.
No, it's not. You know what cilantro tastes like?
Yeah, it's soap.
No. I feel like the lime makes it taste like soap.
I don't hate it.
No, I would still eat it.
It's pretty okay. It's better than meh. I'm gonna go 6.
I would 100% love this. Like, this would be really good with queso.
Melted cheese whiz drizzled over the top.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That'd be delicious.
So, the melted cheese whiz or queso? Do you know what queso is?
That's like melted cheese whiz. Isn't that like the cheesy dip? It's
like 100 times better than cheese whiz.
Yeah, but I mean that's okay. I'm talking when I was a kid and you'd have nachos, you would just melt the cheese whiz in a cup in the microwave and drizzle it over the tortilla chips, and that was your nachos.
Who did that?
I did that.
Okay, well nobody else did that.
Everybody, you guys, back
nobody
me up.
else did that.
If you were a kid and your parents were pretending that you were poor so that they could save money, that was nachos.
No.
Just a cup of melted cheese whiz drizzled over tortilla chips.
That's not reality.
That is my reality.
Not.
It's okay. I would say that's a 6.2.
I don't even think that like queso is like more expensive than Cheese Whiz, is it?
Maybe when
One of them's actually like Mexican flavor. Anyway, that's bizarre. Don't do that ever again.
sometimes
Have
you
you
want.
had queso though?
I think so.
Okay, we should probably get queso on our next show.
Sure. You don't know that there's going to be another one. You might hate this.
Well, so far it's going okay.
Yeah, right? It's fun.
There's chips.
We're hanging out with friends. You're telling me you never bought a few grams of uncut street corn? Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Like, that's a different. You can still get Cheese Whiz? Oh, yeah. And apparently, I just found out recently from my mom, of all people. I don't even know how this conversation came up. We were talking about things that are like you might as well not buy it if you're not buying the brand name. Like some things are okay to buy like the no name version of, and some things like the brand version is like don't get the no name version or just do nothing kind of a thing. And we figured out that Cheese Whiz, for me, Cheese Whiz, like no name processed cheese spread product, no. It's Cheese Whiz or just don't bother. But she was telling me they were down in the States and they got Cheese Whiz for some reason. And it was completely different. Like it was
you
shit.
Lost because you were talking about Cheese Whiz.
We don't know. YouTube lies. Like sometimes I'll watch like the actual numbers. Like I have analytics in the back end of YouTube, and
there was another one.
Yeah, bye. And
okay, well,
like,
stop talking about Cheese Whiz now.
And sometimes like a couple hundred people end up watching this like between the actual show like live and after the fact. Like people watch this after.
Really?
Yeah, they're not even. They're just watching it for fun. Like not even. I can see why it
Why
would be.
Why would you do such a thing?
I could see why it would be fun if you like can get to talk and like and have conversations and stuff. But like to watch this after the fact and not be able to like actually engage with the people. I don't know. I've watched. Yeah, that's true. I've watched live shows afterwards that weren't live, so I get it. Grew up in Texas, and even my New Yorker parents weren't going to try that. What, Cheese Whiz on chips?
Where is he that he can't see Cheese Whiz in stores?
Yeah, Tom is, I want to say Tom is in Alabama, Illinois. Is in Alabama, Illinois.
They probably don't sell it there because it's like one ingredient away from plastic.
I'm pretty sure that it's the stuff that they scrape off the floor after they make the hot dogs. Like it's the stuff that didn't get packed into the casings when they're making them.
Fake nachos are gross. You are right, Gretchen.
They're only gross. I mean, first of all, when you're a kid, you don't have like a great palate for stuff. Like melted Cheese Whiz on chips when you're a kid is pretty good. And then so now I'm like kind of nostalgic for it. It's like Hamburger Helper. We've talked about Hamburger Helper. Like people
I learned
don't
how to make it myself.
Yeah, but sometimes you still want the thing to taste like you're 12 and still happy.
I figured it out though.
What? How to make actual like it tastes like Hamburger Helper?
It's powdered cheese.
Yeah, probably a bunch of MSG.
It's powdered cheese. That's all it is.
Powdered cheese and some.
You can make
herbs and stuff.
pasta and like throw in powdered cheese, and it'd be like exactly like Hamburger Helper.
Well, isn't that what just craft dinner then?
Yeah.
If you just add a hamburger to it.
No.
I feel like it's got to have some more spices.
No. You have to have like I'm saying like pasta with like tomato sauce, and then you throw in powdered cheese.
And it tastes like Hamburger Helper.
It tastes. I'm telling you.
I
Like
believe
you
you.
like take the powdered cheese out of craft dinner.
Yeah.
And make your regular pasta.
Yeah.
And like mix it all up.
Right.
And try it.
But at that point, why not just buy the box of Hamburger Helper?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it was for fun. Try it, because at least you have like
Doesn't sound
higher
like fun.
quality. No, it's because you have higher quality stuff, and like you don't have to worry about exact measurements. You can make the quantity. I mean, I don't know.
The right quantity is the box of Hamburger Helper. Like that's how much you're supposed
Well,
to make.
like for you.
Yeah.
But if you're feeding your family.
Oh, fuck them. They don't want it. They won't eat it. That's why, like, I gotta eat it myself. That's why I eat the whole box.
I don't know why I'm saying that. No one in my family eats it either.
Right?
Yeah.
Southern Illinois. I told you he's in Illinois.
Is
That's what I said.
that what you said?
I said Alabama Noi.
That's not what you said.
Alabama.
There was Arkansas in
Arkansas
there?
had some bit in there.
I thought you also.
But I ended with Illinois because I knew that was one of the potential places he's.
You're pretty close.
Right? That's a region. Kansas and Arkansas Noi.
Mm.
Yeah. So, if I misplay, if I miss, I play with on second. What? If I miss, I play with on second monitor while doing other stuff. Often when playing a game to get daily credits. That was a very Gretchen-esque kind of sentence there, Matt. But what?
Don't be mean to Gretchen.
I'm not being mean to Gretchen. She knows. We're good. If I miss, I play with on second monitor is a fairly Gretchen-esque kind of chunk of sentence. Lumber post was exciting, fun seeing all that wood. What did you get, Paul? Like, how big a load of wood did you get? Alabama and Erica saw. Doesn't even touch Illinois or themselves. But it's a metaphorical region. It's like it doesn't have to physically make sense. Cheese Whiz is gross on principle. Well, okay. 2025 Super Bowl, we tried making Rotel dip with Velveeta.
Ew.
Now you're being mean to Gretchen now.
Velveeta.
Is Velveeta worse than Cheese Whiz?
I don't. It's like the same.
After about 29 years, we discovered we can no longer eat it. Okay, yeah. Your palates move on. You know.
They mature.
They do. Eventually, you will start to like Miracle Whip. Probably not. If you don't now, it's probably. Okay. Are we ready for the first segment of the episode? Are you ready for the first segment?
I don't know.
The first segment. I don't know. It needs a song. But I have a piece of paper in my pocket that is a list of questions for my friend Nadia to answer. This is a rapid fire section. You don't get to think.
Oh God. Okay.
Of there's like these are like yes or no or this or that.
Okay.
Or like what's your favorite or whatever, and we gotta move through it. There are 20 of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should try to do it in like under 2 minutes, like less than 5-ish seconds per question. This is get to know my friend / boss Nadia in 2-ish minutes
Oh my God.
with 20 questions. You ready?
This is the first segment of the
It's
show.
the first segment. We're rocking and rolling. You ready? You can ask like clarification or like follow-up questions or whatever. Like if the question is like, oh, okay, but do you mean whatever?
Okay.
But it
And
should
I have to answer it really fast.
it should be like the first
What
answer.
if I don't have an answer right away?
Then it's gonna take longer.
Okay. Alright, sorry.
It's not like there's a timer or
Okay.
like
They're
you're
not
like,
complex questions.
No,
It's
they're
like,
not.
do you like pink or blue? Or
Yeah, it's like okay.
Okay.
Well, you'll see.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, we're ready.
Now I'm ready.
Okay. Get to know my friend Nadia.
That's me.
She's answering questions on Mike's live show, and we're doing the thing. And this is the jingle for the segment. Yeah, that wasn't good. We'll get a better one.
We'll work on it.
Well, yeah, it's a new segment where it needs somebody. Paul, write me a. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
That's the wrong answer.
But you
What?
can't decide.
No, it's wrong. What is the best movie ever made?
Gladiator.
Bacon or sausage?
Oh. Bacon.
Bacon. That's the right answer. Pancakes or waffles?
They're the same thing.
They are not the
They're
same thing.
actually the same exact batter.
Only-
Pancakes.
Oh God, you're like
I don't know.
you're
Dude,
1 for 4.
Dude, what,
How-
we
how
don't
many-
have the same answer.
Yeah, no, there are right answers. How many holes does a straw have?
Two.
Oh.
One.
One. Who is the most punchable celebrity?
Oh my god. I don't know if that I should answer that.
They're
What
not.
if they come and
they're not
punch
watching.
me? They're not watching. I don't think that I would punch anybody. Like I don't really. It's Donald Trump.
Sorry, anybody.
Sorry.
Who's the best band of all time? Wow.
Moist.
Moist is an interesting answer.
My Chemical Romance.
The best band of all time.
No, I can't answer
your
that.
favorite band
I
and the
don't know
best
shit.
band
I'm
are
not
like.
my favorite band and I don't know.
I mean, if you think the best band of all time is My Chemical Romance, you can say that.
Well, I mean, like I really like them.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think they're the best band of all time?
Probably not. No, but like, how can I make that? Like, I don't know every.
I didn't
band.
ask. I didn't ask
I
your
don't
favorite
know every
band.
band in the world.
It's true.
So how can I?
You
answer
can
that question?
just get it wrong.
Okay, then I got it wrong.
Okay, wrong. Bungee jumping or skydiving?
Neither.
No, you have to pick one.
Skydiving.
I
think I would throw up if I bungee jumped.
I feel like I want to be tied to something if I'm gonna. I don't. Anyway.
If I'm gonna risk my life, I'd rather it just be.
Oh, well, you're gonna die either way if it goes wrong.
But I feel like I would die faster.
I feel like I have a better chance if I'm tied.
I can
to
tell
something.
you honestly, I will do neither.
Okay.
Ever.
But you're gonna of those two, you'll pick skydiving because it lasts longer or something. I don't know.
No, because I don't like the idea of going. Wing,
it's the uppy down.
Like I would throw up.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's just.
Okay.
My insides would come out of my face.
What's the smallest amount of money that you would pick out of a public toilet?
The smallest amount of money.
Yeah. So like say you walk into like a public bathroom and you look down in the toilet and there's a quarter.
Is there like feces in the toilet?
There isn't active excrement or anything in it, but it looks like it maybe hasn't been cleaned for a while. Like it's not a pristine public toilet. Would you pick a quarter out of it?
No.
Would you pick a loony out of it?
Probably like $50.
$50. You wouldn't pick up a $20 bill floating on the surface of a.
It's floating on the surface.
I mean,
sure, I would find a tool. If I have to put my hand all the way submerged, it's going in for $50.
$50.
$50 to $100, yeah. But I would immediately wash my hands, and like vomit a little bit in my mouth. I think I
would grab a $5.
Really?
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd get tongs or something.
It's just.
I'd like make a call. I'd be like phone a friend. I'd be like, okay, like I'm in the bathroom. It's locked. No one's gonna get in here. I need like some kind of tool. But I mean, I'm not sure that it'd be worth it for like $5. Call a friend.
All right, you're saying $50. It's $50. It just don't come crying to me when you see a $20 bill in a toilet and you won't go get it.
I might. I don't know.
Well, then
depends on the moment. Like, do I really need that $20?
Like how close is it to rent day or something? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Shit, I gotta pay rent tomorrow. And there's
like,
a $20
did I just
bill
make like
floating
a
in
grand that day and it's not that big of a deal, or did I make nothing and I should probably?
grab You should probably grab that toonie off the bottom of the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the coolest animal?
What is the coolest animal?
Coolest.
Narwhals.
Narwhals are cool. You only found out that they existed like in the last couple of years.
Narwhals are pretty crazy.
They're cool. If you could be best friends with a character from an animated show or movie, who do you pick?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. That was, she already knew what the answer was. It was like best friend animated Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
What's the best fruit?
Pomegranate.
No, pomegranate's the worst fruit.
No. It is.
It's just like you're eating the seeds of it. Like
No.
it's all. No,
No, you don't understand pomegranate.
I don't understand the
No,
pomegranate.
you don't. You don't know how to eat it. You don't know how to peel it. You obviously don't understand.
Are you or are you not like eating the seed pouches when you eat a pomegranate?
Well, they're not hard.
They're seed pouches.
You don't. First of all, nobody should be taking any sort of like opinion on fruits and vegetables from you.
I like fruit. Pomegranate would be very low on the list.
Pomegranate is at the very tip top of the very highest list of fruit.
You're scoring very poorly on this test.
How?
If you could only pick, okay, you can only pick one fast food chain to eat for the rest of your life. You can buy groceries and make food and stuff, but
I know the
there is
answer.
only one fast food chain that you can go to,
I know.
and including like restaurant, because then this is the only restaurant you can go to, and it has to be a fast food chain. Because otherwise we're like splitting hairs over what's considered fast food.
Oh wait, okay, no wait, sorry. So did you just say that it can be a restaurant?
No, I'm saying you have to pick a fast food.
No, it has to be like fast food, like
Yes.
a McDonald's, Wendy's.
Yes, you're only allowed to pick one fast food place, but you can't go to other like restaurants. You can't, because you can't say like Moxie's or something and
Yeah,
call
that's
it like,
not
but
fast
it's
food.
fast.
Yeah, that's not fast food.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
New York fries.
New York fries is an interesting choice.
It is so delicious.
It is, but you.
It
like,
reminds me of like growing up because
But-
like we had it at like every mall that I worked at. And,
right,
like,
but they're only in large centers. Like we don't have one here.
yeah, we have one in Nanaimo.
Yeah, but we don't have one in Campbell River. You're never gonna have fast food in Campbell River.
Well, could we not pretend like there was one?
No,
Aw.
that's part of the.
You have to go by the town you're living
You have to
in?
go by like how.
Oh, okay. I've got
like-
two choices.
No, how available, like how, like it has to be part of the matrix of your decision making. Is like if I'm on a road trip, like do I want to have a place that there are only 4 of
I
in
don't
Canada?
want any of them. I wanted New York fries.
You can pick New York fries, but then you're only gonna get anyone to make you food at a time when you're in a town that's New York fries.
It's like literally the only 2 that are in every single town, or 3, is Subway,
yeah,
McDonald's, and Wendy's.
Wendy's,
And
A&W,
KFC.
A&W, KFC. Pizza joints count, like Domino's would count as like Timmy's. You could pick Timmy's, and there's Timmy's everywhere, and you get that pretty often. You can pick New York fries, but just be aware that it's the closest one is Nanaimo.
Okay, well, I guess McDonald's.
I thought for sure you were gonna pick Tim Hortons
Why?
because you eat Tim Hortons like,
I get coffee from there.
and their breakfast sandwiches.
I would
and their
never
lunch
pick
sandwiches.
Domino's. Or Subway, because at least it's healthier. Yeah, I guess that would be the choice if I could only pick one.
Subway.
Yeah, because at least it's healthier.
You got like 1 point on this whole list so far.
Holy shit! First of all, like I feel like you're just like making it.
There are wrong answers. Would you go to space if you were offered a seat on a thing that was going to space?
Yes.
What if the guy was kind of shady and it was like you weren't sure about whether or not this thing was any good?
No, obviously I wouldn't. Like,
Who-
if NASA asked me to go, then sure.
Okay, well, what if it's like Richard Branson or somebody like what? Like
I don't even know who that is.
he's the Virgin guy, the rich like guy, or like Elon.
No, I'll go nowhere with him.
Maybe he's not on it, but like one of his shit, or like Bezos's dick rocket. Would you go on Bezos's dick rocket?
I will only go to the moon or space if NASA invites me.
So government organization.
Yes.
Okay. Easy one, I think. Cats or dogs? I thought that was an easy one. Most people know whether they're a cat or a dog
Because
person.
I'm right in the middle. And I feel like I was always a cat person and I'm evolving to a dog person. Because like my cats only like my husband. So I don't even know the affection of a cat right now. So I'm trying, like they don't even like me. They're
So-
just like, you suck.
So you have to pick one though.
I think dogs, I guess, right now, currently, in my current state, I would love to have a squishy little pug or something.
That's not a dog.
Oh no, a golden retriever is actually top of my list.
There you go. Okay, now,
Yeah,
okay.
it's actually on the very top of my list.
Okay, golden retriever is the right answer. You have 2 points now.
But I do love cats too, so I feel like I would take both.
Name an animal bigger than you that you could beat in a fight if it wanted you dead. You pick one animal that's bigger than you, but it's angry at you and you have to fight it.
This is a stupid question.
It's a question.
Are people animals?
Yeah.
Because I could probably fight somebody who was bigger than me. Like I could fight you.
But no, if you pick person, then like you don't know who it's gonna be. Like it could be like a really big like military dude or something, like a big buff. Like it could be like I don't know. I don't know, a big tough guy. It could be The Rock.
I'm
like,
Arab. I could do. I have some tricks.
It could be like George St. Pierre.
Okay, so not like a person.
It's
a giraffe. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like
I could probably confuse a
you
giraffe.
think you could take a giraffe?
I could not take an ape. They're scary.
No,
as
apes
shit.
will kill for sure.
They'll rip my head off.
Yeah.
Elephant will just step on me, but they're slow.
Moose will kill you.
Yeah. A deer would just kick me right in the chest, like just.
Yeah.
Horses too.
It's a tough question because I don't know that there are a lot of animals bigger.
Oh, like a sheep. Like there's some big ass sheep. A donkey, I could fight the shit out of.
You think you could take a donkey?
I could probably take a donkey.
That's a good answer then.
I would just like get on its back and like wring its neck.
You know what the right strategy is for fighting a big animal?
The eyes.
Thumb in the eye socket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a giraffe I could probably take.
How are you gonna get to its eye?
But not by its eyes. I'd probably just like kick it in the back of its ankle, like in the back of its.
Oh, they do have those little spindly legs. You might be able to take it down.
I think I could trip a giraffe. I think I'd very easily be able to.
You think very easily you could take a giraffe?
Like, would I have a weapon?
No.
Oh.
It's a fight. Like, it doesn't have a weapon.
Like a fisticuff?
Yeah.
I would just punch it right in the back of its, like, right in here, like in that part.
Dude, giraffes' knees go backwards too, don't they? So which side are you going to punch? You're going to punch the wrong side and it's going to be...
I'm going to punch the part that bends, you know?
So that it goes the wrong way and then snaps.
It'll just fall. It'll be awesome.
Okay, let's go with small giraffe.
Okay.
Is your answer.
Not like a baby giraffe.
Not a baby
I don't
giraffe.
Fight a baby giraffe.
But a giraffe that's bigger than you.
You know what those giraffes do that I forgot about? Is they like beat the shit out of you with their head. They just like sway.
And they got a
like,
lot of like whipping action
yeah. Oh
probably.
yeah, they
like...
can whip you right out with their head.
So you change your answer?
Oh yeah, look, he even just mentioned it. He's like, a giraffe would mess you up with its swinging neck. Yeah, they don't play around. You're right. Now, I'm changing my answer. Giraffe would fuck me right up.
I don't know if there is a good answer here. Like it's
manatee.
I think either of us could take a manatee.
What is like the manatee? Is not like a whale?
Kinda. It's like
a sea.
It's like a really slow ass like aquatic whaley looking thing.
I feel like this conversation is getting sad. Like I don't want to hurt animals.
But it's mad at you for no reason.
Like for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's trying
to kill you, and you have to defend yourself.
Yeah, I guess some type of sea creature.
But,
no, but then I'll drown.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're in the water with the sea creature, like you have to pick one that's not.
I'm gonna go with donkey.
Donkey?
I feel like I could kick a donkey's ass.
Okay. Speaking of kicking things asses, the next question is: could you win the Hunger Games?
No.
No. You get to go through like the whole training and stuff.
I'm not gonna murder anybody. Isn't that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather just die than kill a bunch of people. I'd just be like, I'll hide out for a while, maybe.
to try and stay alive as long as you can. Maybe you just let everybody else kill each other off, and then the last person just can't find you and then dies of starvation or something.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like I would try for that, and if it didn't work, I'd be like, it's okay. Like I'm not mad. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be like, I just couldn't kill people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. What's the shittiest mundane household chore?
Washing baseboards.
I don't think that's a.
No.
I'm thinking like a common, like you don't have to wash your baseboards all the time. I'm thinking like laundry, dishes, washing the bathroom, like dust. I guess. Is it because of the down on your knees and aspect of baseboards? Like mopping, I would call. But like,
Just because it's like a weird shape.
I feel like you wash your
I don't
baseboards
mind
like once a
dishes.
year or
I
something.
don't mind dishes. I don't mind like laundry. I don't mind sweeping and mopping. Oh, I love vacuuming.
But it's not which one's the best, it's which
Okay.
one's the worst.
Oh, like it's just like an everyday chore.
It's like a
Because like
regular.
I really hate when I have to like move the couch and like get under the like clean all the like the kids' toys under the couch is the worst.
How often do you do that?
Like once every 2-3 weeks.
I would say that's regular enough for it to count as like a regular chore.
I want to come around at you. Sure.
Dishes.
Ask my friends. I clean their house all the time.
Dishes. Yeah, she like gets a kick out of cleaning. And yet somehow still gets mad at other people for not doing it.
I don't really enjoy vacuuming the stairs.
Vacuuming stairs.
Like I get mad at you for not doing it.
No, just people in general.
Because I have a business
I know.
and you guys are supposed to clean up after.
Yeah, but you
yourself.
like cleaning. That's why we try to leave it for you.
I pay you money.
Yeah, but we don't want to steal the joy
Yeah.
from you
I love it.
that you have for cleaning. Last question, second last question. Is cereal a soup?
No.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the last question is, what country or region has the sexiest accent? See, Pilato knows. So sweet to leave her activities she enjoys. Sexiest accent. Why did the music get really loud downstairs?
Because we just got quiet.
No, it just got louder.
No, I've noticed it the whole
They're having a
time.
party.
I've noticed it the whole
There's people
entire
partying
time.
in your shop.
She just left it on and just left, I think. I really like Australian.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
That is a sexy accent. I actually like secretly like Texas. Like
Texas. Oh, Paul. Texas.
That's a nice one.
I feel like that might be like a contender for like unpopular opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought I like the country boy sound. I don't know.
Sure.
It's very manly.
I guess.
You wouldn't know.
I know.
I think it's cute on ladies too. I guess. Yeah.
I feel like you said Australian first, so that's probably
Okay.
the right answer. Like it's supposed to be like first, like your first thought was Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and that has been 20 questions to get to know my friend and boss Nadia. That's my song. It's still not very good, but we're working on it. That was good, eh?
Yeah, it was
It
alright.
was pretty fun.
It wasn't as like weird as I thought it was gonna be.
No, there were some odd questions, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried they'd get deep.
no, that's for later.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's like the third or fourth segment.
Oh, okay.
We got
You gotta butter me up.
we got to get you warmed up here first with the easy ones. I'm surprised at how long it took you to pick cats or dogs. Like most people just know.
Well, because like normally I like cats, but like we've tried now to get 3 different cats. They like barely tolerate me. And I don't like it's not like I'm not nice to them. Like
Is it because he's just way nicer to them? Like you
Probably.
can't be as nice to them as he is, so they're just gonna naturally go to him.
Yeah, but it's just like he just looks at them and they're like, that's my guy.
Because they can read.
I also think it's
his-
because we keep getting female cats, and like in the past, I've had male cats who very much loved me. So I think it's like maybe it's like the male cats.
his pheromones are doing something.
You're like he's the alpha, you know. So they're like, oh, we must follow the alpha.
I don't know how that works.
Well, no, like sometimes he'd just take a nap with them, like they'll just be all over him. Or
Yeah.
I remember like when we first got the first cat, he'd be like crawling on the floor, and they'd be like on his back.
Just going for a ride around the house.
Oh yeah.
He just takes them on trips around the house, like crawling around.
Not recently, but
Okay. So Jake takes cats on rides around the house.
not recent. Well, yeah, I guess yeah. Like they jump on his shoulders and they sit on his shoulders, and he just walks around, and the cat's just loving.
Like, is he taking them to something? Like, is he taking them somewhere?
No, just like he's just living his life, and they're sitting on his back. But my male, like the male cats I've had are just like they're like my hombres. They liked me,
Okay.
but now I'm like kind of at that point where I'm like, ooh, it'd be really cool to get a dog.
Yeah.
And I like really wouldn't mind like a golden retriever because they're just like so sweet and like they look.
They're floofy. They feel like, I think floofy is the right. Like they're just kind of like doop 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 doop.
And like it's just so nice.
Yeah.
Just like they're just like they don't care how big they are. They just like jump on you.
I feel like they just love everything.
Man, they look like just like down for.
A golden retriever, I think, has no negative thoughts of any kind ever. They're just everything is great.
Yeah.
And Kiwi accent. Yeah, distinguish it from the. There's a subtle difference between Kiwi and Australian, and I'm pretty good at it. But there's a weird one.
Well, you're really good at making a Kiwi accent.
No, I'm really good at distinguishing between a Kiwi and an Australian.
Can you do an Australian?
No, I
accent?
don't do accents in general.
Oh.
Like I do them really badly, and I always feel like every time I do an accent, like I feel like racist isn't the right word, but it kind of like I feel like when I try to do an accent, it comes out feeling like I'm making fun of them or like that I'm like being racist.
You know something.
Right?
That
And even though Australian isn't a race, like, you know what I mean, though?
Well, yeah, like you're making fun of them if you don't do it right.
Well, or even if you do, like, I just kind of feel like doing an accent that isn't yours.
Well, actors do it all the time.
I know, but they're getting paid to play a role.
You know what's
Yeah.
the worst? Is when like you're around somebody with an accent and you just start talking in that accent for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, because it just rubs off on you.
Yeah, that I have done that many times,
Did
and
they,
I am ashamed.
did they get mad at you for like mocking them?
No, it's just like it was I start noticing myself doing it, and then I just like get embarrassed and stop. But I like.
Oh, I thought maybe like they caught you doing it and they were like, "What are you doing?" Like, are you?
Yeah, no, it was more like
That would be
I'm teaching a
uncomfortable.
class, and one of my students in the class is British, and I just start talking in her accent for no reason, and like she laughs, but like it's clearly an uncomfortable laugh, and then I'm like, why did I just do that?
And then you're like, "Sorry."
And then I'm just embarrassed.
Yeah.
I say nothing.
You
and
say
that's what
nothing. You
makes
don't
it
even
worse.
acknowledge
That's
it.
then it makes it worse, and then it's because I can't believe I just did
I
it.
think I would have to acknowledge it and be like, that totally was not it on purpose.
Well,
Like, I think you would, because I think leaving it unsaid would feel more offensive.
yeah, I messed that up.
Yeah.
But now talking about it out loud, I'm realizing the error of my ways.
So the next time you see her, you should send her the link to this.
I mean, she keeps signing up for classes.
Oh, she's not pissed off, I guess.
Yeah. She's probably like, that girl's just weird, which is clear, and everyone knows that.
Some of my workplaces, we had a talk like a days. Pirates, Frenchmen, German. It sounds like your workplace was super racist.
Why?
Is it like talk like a German day, like at work? Like I feel like that's inappropriate. Maybe not. I guess if did you have any? No. I feel like if somebody walked into an office and everybody was like talking like Germans, like with German accents, like somebody might get offended. Maybe not.
I think it'd be funny, especially if I walked in and everyone was talking like pirates.
I mean, pirates, like,
Oh, there's more. Oh, I wasn't reading.
you were trying to.
I was actually worried
You
for
were
you
try-
that you weren't eating.
No,
that
you
your
were
food's
trying to
getting cold.
scope out the future, the future questions.
Yeah.
Event 9. We had talked like a Canuck day at work. Everybody was all please and thank you all day long.
And
like,
sorry.
sorry, just gonna sneak by you there.
Sorry.
Yeah, just
Gotta get a boot.
yeah, we're just gonna sneak by you there.
Sorry about that.
Oop, gonna sneak by you.
Sorry, eh?
Sorry. Yeah, no problem, buddy. So, should we go on to the next segment?
Sure.
Do you have any more secret segments?
No,
No?
I had a plan, but we'll do it next time.
Why?
Because I didn't get enough time to prep it.
Oh, there's prep?
There was a little bit of prep.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It was going to be a test.
It was gonna be an art test.
It was going to be an art test?
Yeah, it was gonna be
And
fun.
she was going to just make me do something that I suck at so that you guys can all see me suck at something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds great.
No, I didn't get it all set up.
Like they've never seen me suck at something before. Like,
What do you mean?
they see me suck at things all the time.
Like what?
That's like the whole point of this channel is like watch Mike get better at doing stuff. Like
Why don't you call the show that?
I've
then?
cut some like really shitty dovetails, but they're still dovetails. They still go together, and like they're just gappy as shit.
Has anyone been like, those are shitty?
It's in their heads. I think they might not say it out loud. Well, Pinnell would, but
I feel like it's just in your own head.
no, they were bad.
You trying to suck that shop stool.
It's true. I do suck at making shop stools.
I feel like
And
you stole mine.
I did. Yeah, I brought it back.
You literally robbed me of my stool.
No, I didn't. I brought it back.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I was gonna. Business Mike is improving. Well, a little bit. You would think the channel is literally the greatest of mediocrity. Yeah, and I'm trying to improve. Kind of. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so mean.
I know these guys are like. I thought you said you watch sometimes. Like
I
these
do.
guys are always mean to me.
I thought you were really good at stuff.
I'm pretty good. Like I think the thing that sometimes gets me a little bit down. I mean, amongst other things, but like one of the things that gets me down is that I'm only pretty good at but I'm pretty good at lots of shit. There's nothing I'm exceptional at, but like there's a lot of stuff that I'm like better than mediocre at.
I feel like that's not true. Like I feel like you're really good at like writing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like you're really good at making stuff out of wood.
Right? But I'm only really good at making stuff out of wood compared to people who aren't good at making stuff out of wood. Like in terms of like in the echelon of being able to make stuff out of wood, like I'm above average. Like I'm only pretty good.
Yeah, but you're not mediocre.
No, but that's what I mean. Like I'm pretty good at lots of different things, but I'm not exceptional at really anything. What?
The jellyfish comment.
What about the jellyfish?
I
Watching you
disagree.
two on my TV is like a low budget talk show with the jellyfish background.
I chose this background because
It's
I
true.
thought it was like
She
high
picked
class.
this one.
We could move to the other one.
Yeah, we could go to the forest.
No,
Let's get the
I got
Pac-Man
the
machine.
other.
in
I
there.
got the fairy room all set up nice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Lights in the background.
We could go to a different room, and maybe we go turn the tunes off so I don't get demonetized.
Oh, you can hear the tunes.
Yeah, if YouTube picks up that this
I
is
don't
like a
think they can
copyrighted
hear
song, they've made YouTube is pretty sensitive sometimes.
As far as your mediocrity thing, I feel like you're being dramatic.
No, I don't think I am. Like I'm actually, I'm pretty good at way more things than most people are even mediocre at.
But I mean, like, there's still so much room in life to get better at stuff.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna get exceptional at any of it because there are so many things that I like to do. I can't like.
Okay, I feel like I'm the same way then. I'm like that too. I think we're both just really good at a lot of stuff, but like maybe we're not the best at them.
We're not gonna get exceptional. Like we're not gonna get to the top of the tier in any one thing.
I feel like who gets to
we have
decide what's maybe we're the top for some people.
we're way better at a lot of things than a lot of people are. Like, I'm not saying that it's not good to be better than okay at a lot of stuff, but like usually, like when I start thinking about like how good I am at things, I always wish I was better at, like, I wish there was one thing that I was like, this is the, like, I'm
I feel
better
like
than most people
every
at this.
person in the world feels that way.
I
Like there's
feel like-
always something that we want to be better than.
I feel
other
like the
people
person
at.
who is the best at something knows
Who gets
they're
to
the best at
decide?
it.
Who get? That's dumb.
I don't know.
That's dumb. Like
But-
who's gonna decide that everyone's gonna feel that they can be better.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're the best at being you.
I am the best at being me.
I like
Pilato, that's a good point.
that. That's true.
Nobody is better at me than I am,
hmm
and that has value.
I'm a little bit better at being him than, but I mean, I'm just kidding.
She's like the worst me.
It's true.
That's, yeah. I mean, but it's, you know what I'm getting at though, right? Like, it's like I feel like
I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't feel like it's anything to feel down about, and I feel like it's, like because a lot of what we do is like art and creativity.
Yeah.
Like it's so subjective.
it is.
There's gonna be some people that are like, Nadia is my favorite artist. Like she's my favorite. And then like I'm gonna be always sitting here being like, I could be better. You know what I mean?
It's
like
true.
there's gonna be people that think you're the greatest. Like I don't know enough about wood or people who make stuff out of wood,
Yeah.
but because I know you and what you make out of wood, and that's like
I might. Yeah, I probably.
in my mind, I'm like, oh
I might
my
be the
god,
best-
you're really good at
I
making
might
stuff
be the
out
best
of wood.
woodworker. You know, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's true. So in that, and I've had a lot of woodworkers in my shop, and so I'd say Mike is the best woodworker I've had in my shop.
Right.
So it's like I feel like sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
And,
just you just gotta be
and
like,
you're always going to be the hardest on yourself too.
yeah, oh,
So-
100%.
Like, but yeah,
I stopped trying. Comparison is the thief of joy.
it is one of the many thieves of joy.
I've stopped comparing myself to others. Just accepted that like I'm just gonna create how I create.
Mhm.
This is just who I am. And you can like it or you can lump it. If you like it, you can take it. If you don't, you can toss it back.
You can toss it back, and somebody else will catch it.
Yeah.
Let's catch and release.
That's also an Anchorman line.
Yeah, I'm in a glass case of emotion.
You are right now.
Yeah.
Free yourself.
I want to, but somebody kicked my dog off a bridge. Sean McGill's here. Sometimes I can barely be me, let alone trying to be you. You are the best you, though.
Yep. I can't beat Tom.
Nope. Nobody else can Tom Keeltronics as well as that one.
No.
I'm gonna see if there's anybody downstairs, and if not, I'm gonna go turn the tunes off.
What?
Because I don't want to get these locked up.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna chill here with you guys. Should I read his note? Should I read what he wrote on here? No, I shouldn't. I'll take the fun out of it. Oh, AI is the worst. I feel like AI is like just awkward. This is super weird, guys. I don't know what to say. This is Mike's show. I feel like I don't even know how to do this. We'll just hang out. I'm trying to read the things and I can't even.
You can't even? Were you entertaining for them?
No, I literally was the opposite of entertaining.
I got a nice local made leather smock for, ooh, Fence Pants leather smock. Was it expensive? Just you and us. All right. I left you alone with her.
It's
You
like
guys asked me to last
awkward.
week. Everyone turned the lights off and pretend we left. No way. Then a link or copy it. Don't know what it cost. It was a birthday gift. It was expensive. The local handcrafted leather turning smock. It was expensive. Do you want to go to the fancy other room?
Sure, if you want to.
That's up to you.
Okay.
You're the one that said you wanted to.
Oh no, I was just like, what? The guy was making fun of our backdrop.
We could just go. No, that one's got a Pac-Man
That
machine.
one got.
We could go in front of the whale.
Well, that one's already set up if we wanted.
Okay,
to.
let's go over there. I'll bring my food that I still haven't eaten.
I'll bring this.
You bring that. You can't do the door and that.
Yeah, I can. I'll
You
bring
guys
these.
used to like taking control, you guys. Look
Little
out.
soap chips. This is our
I feel like
enchanted room.
I feel like this room is echoey compared to that room.
Was it?
I don't know. Oh, this is good. We got this little background dealy. This is good. Yeah. Got a little. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty okay. Oh wait.
Oh no, I didn't
Hey,
mean to.
no, you know that's fine. You just take the show.
No, I did not try. I was trying to push it away.
This is okay. That's kind of nice with the little butterfly guy. Just change the foreground. See, I told you they're mean.
Is somebody here?
No. No. I just shut the tunes off because YouTube will be like, congratulations. Now all of your money is going to Bruno Mars. And they'll be like, oh, awesome. Like the 9 cents that I make from this show, I need it.
He would dig it out of a toilet.
I might, if that's a dime and the toilet looks relatively clean. Okay, so are you ready for next segment?
I am.
Okay, so the next segment
Okay.
is 3 words. It's only 3 words, and it's maybe the most important 3 words.
Oh, good lord.
And it's, what is art?
Oh, Jesus. Anything you want it to be.
Is it?
I think so.
You come from, like, let's talk for a second about your, like, where you come from in the art world. Like, you were trained as like a product specialist, and then they like people flew you places to teach you about products and art supplies and blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
So you're like a well-trained art person.
Yeah.
Right?
Artist?
And yeah, artist is a good word for it.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to get
I
specific.
get specific.
So what is an artist? What
I feel like everyone is an artist.
do they have to be engaging in the act of art to be considered an artist? And therefore, and if so, what is the act of creating art?
I think an artist is I guess you can, it's so broad because like you could say that you're an artist because you're selling your work professionally and you take your art really seriously and you want it to be like a part of like how you make money in your life. But I think an artist is just simply like somebody who creates art from whatever medium that they like really, really enjoy. Whether it's woodworking, painting, wood burning, stained glass, building houses. I was talking to somebody today that even like an engineer can be considered an artist. Because there's so much creativity that goes into like what they do. So I feel like, and I feel, like I'm really a firm believer that like everyone is born an artist. Like
And then we have it drilled, we have it beaten out of us by the world.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's changing a lot though. I mean, hopefully it is. Like, I think people like us are making that change for people, like.
Well, it's what we're trying to do.
We're trying, for sure. And there's a lot more like acceptance in the world that like you can choose to be creative, like for your life. Like that's like not just as a hobby, as like a career, as a way of like making money, as a way of starting a business. Whereas, and because of that, there's parents that are, allowing their children to go in that direction with like what they enjoy to do. Whereas like I feel like when we were kids, it was like
I will never forget the look on my dad's face when I told him that I wanted to enroll in art school. And he's an accountant. He went to school for engineering and then became an accountant.
yeah,
And my mom was a legal secretary. And like I was like, I'm gonna go to art school, and just like the look of like a hopeless dejectedness
yeah.
of like my son's life is over. Like
Yeah.
how did we fail so badly?
Oh, for sure. And I mean, like, and our parents went through that too because it was drilled into them. And then, like, it was the same way. Like, I had a really traditional dad who was like, okay, like, you gotta be a doctor, and engineer. You can work for the government, learn French. Like it was.
Oh, obviously, I learned French.
Very well, because we were from Ottawa, so
Yeah.
learning French was like really important. And if you're gonna work for the government,
Yeah, you
so,
could be bilingual to work for the government, but
yeah. So it was like that was like what we were supposed to do, and then there was like zero support if we wanted to go in a different direction. And whereas I feel like that's starting to change. Like children are actually being able to, like, there's more kids that are being homeschooled, taken out of the school system and going in a more creative direction with their learning, because there's a lot of us that require that for our learning to be successful. And that's like, I was one of those people. And so people are starting to recognize that more in children. So it's more accepted.
I also think that there is more scientific based evidence on the benefits of engaging in art
Yeah.
to create a successful human being
Yeah.
and like a fulfilled and like happy human.
Yeah.
And things like that. So I think there's a more of an appreciation for the arts in general.
And as a whole, like as a like as people in general, we've gone through a lot, like over the last, couple of decades,
Couple of thousand years.
But like we have, like, it's just like with COVID and other things, adults are even realizing how essential it was to their existence. Like it was something that got put away and stored away for the same reasons that some of us lose our way with art. Like we let go of it or move on from it because we've been told we should.
Well, and it didn't seem important. It didn't seem integral to,
But then,
until you realize that not having it in your life.
And then all of a sudden, everyone is depressed collectively.
Yeah.
At the same exact time, because we're all
mad and angry
down.
and
And like just going through so much stuff, and then we realize that, like, oh my god, like one of the only things getting us through it is picking up a paintbrush or grabbing some driftwood off the beach and some seashells and gluing it together.
Even coming to appreciate the art that we see around it. Like, we're holed up in our houses and like just staring at the TV, watching like everything that's on Netflix or whatever, and realizing that all of this was created by artists for our entertainment and how important it is to us. But we have not, there was a 3-word question that started this whole thing, which is, what is art?
No,
we've figured out what an artist is.
Not what is art.
And an artist is someone who makes art, but this is not.
That was your question.
No, my first question was, what is art?
Oh.
And yes, it is. That was my first question. What is art? 3 words, and then we talked about what it is to be an artist is to create.
Art can be honest. I feel like art is everything. Art is absolutely everything. It's in nature. It's in everything we build. It's in the food we eat.
Is it spreadsheets?
It's like, for some people.
There's creativity in the creation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point, Andrew. You guys gotta do the thumb thing.
I see 10 likes.
Well, and there's also many thumbs right here in Andrew's comment.
That's a lot.
That's too many thumbs.
That's many.
So everything is art?
I think everything can be. This is what they say, that the earth without art is just eh. I think everything is. Like, I feel like there can be beauty and art in everything. In everything. So I think it just depends on how, like, on what, because art is subjective, it depends on you to decide as a person what is art.
Oh, okay. So this now we're getting
So
real
what is
down
art
into
to
it.
me?
What is art is an intrinsic thing, and it's
Yeah.
different for everyone.
Yeah.
But it is still, there are things that are not to you or to you or to whoever. That is an art. And then so everything can be art if you feel like it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, even some of the things, like, it's like, yeah, I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in like building or fixing cars, but I feel like there's art in that, you know? Like, I feel like that there, it's almost like an art to have that skill, you know? Even like electricians, you know? Like, I feel like there's like an art to it,
I
and
feel
you
like
can
there's
also incorporate it into like visual, you know? And like, art isn't just visual; it's
no,
auditory. It's,
yeah, music is art.
yeah.
I don't think wrapping two wires together. I
No,
feel like
but
that's science.
no, not necessarily the fact of wrapping two wires together, but what wrapping those two wires together creates light with like a beautiful, like, you know, whatever they choose to like have the light emanating from, and then how that casts the, you know,
Right,
like
but
how the light casts
the
beauty
act
in that
of
room.
wiring a house.
No, maybe not necessarily. I mean, yeah, not necessarily, I guess, but if the act of wiring, like, you know, like when I got into doing encaustic pieces and I did all the electricals on them, like the act of wiring, like all the lights, like the LED units through
Sure.
my wax piece, like that could be, so technically wiring, if applied in that way, could be art.
So is art about the intent
yeah,
of the person creating whatever it is being created? If the intent is to create something artistic, then it is art. If the intent is to create something functional, then it's not art.
but then sometimes the functional thing can be art.
The functional thing itself could be art, but if the intent is for it to be functional rather than
Is this gonna be one of these questions that are just like you're just gonna do this, like where you're gonna like
well, I think
pick it apart?
I don't know that there is an answer. That's why it's an interesting discussion.
I just simply think it's that. I think it's like art is whatever you want it to be, right? Like it's what, because everybody has a different opinion on what art is. You know, people might think like, you know, like painting or any painting that they look at is ugly, but every photograph they look at is a stunning piece of work. Like it just depends.
But could you look at an ugly painting and say that isn't art?
Well, I guess it's just like an art you don't prefer.
It's an art it might be an art you don't like, but you would still recognize it as being art.
I think if the person is creating it with the intention of it being art, then
it's art.
Then it's art.
So what if there's again,
and sometimes also not, but definitely not something that's not made to be art. You know?
So if I make a wooden chair, and I make it so that it is comfortable and functional and it's the right height and it's people can sit in it and go, this is a good chair. Is that chair art because I crafted it as an artist?
Yeah.
Or does it have to be an artistically crafted chair?
I think it's definitely art because you created it with your hands, and it would be even more artistic if you obviously put like thought into how
the lines and shapes and all that.
Yeah, of course, for sure. But like the only time it wouldn't be is if then somebody, if you ended up making it from a machine. Right?
If somebody buys a paint by number and fills in they fill in all the number ones with the blue and they fill in the number 8 with the yellow and stuff, are they creating art?
Yes.
I thought there would be more to that answer.
Yes, because they believe that that's what they're creating, so it's art.
So it's an intrinsic thing. It's about what you believe you are doing.
If I do a paint by number, I may not feel that way because it's
right.
Not like I wouldn't do it. But I feel like people who choose to do paint by numbers are doing it because that's the kind of art they want to create.
Are they creating it?
Yeah, they're painting it. It's just like coloring and you get to choose I mean, if you decide to go outside the lines or whatever, you're still painting it. There's still
You're painting it, but are you creating it?
yeah, with your hands and a paintbrush.
You're applying the pigment.
So it doesn't mean
I don't
it's
know that
not-
you're creating the piece of art if you're just
Yeah, 'cause they
coloring in
could-
boxes.
Well, that's your opinion.
I know. I'm just kind of devil's advocating.
Yeah, this is your opinion, but I feel like people who are choosing to do paint by numbers are like in their mind creating art.
What about if you are creating if you are creating art for the sole purpose of it being a product to sell?
Yeah, why can't it be art?
I don't know. There is
It's
a
art
school
for
of
sale.
there is a school
Like
of
we have
thought,
to eat.
but there is a school of thought in art that says if you're creating it because you think someone will buy it, rather than creating it because it's something you want to create, like that it's not. I don't know. Less
I think it's
pure or
unfortunate.
something?
I think it's unfortunate for sure. Because I've been there. You've probably been there.
I absolutely. You're like nobody's gonna buy this thing, so maybe I'll make it blue.
It's
you
still
know?
our signature. It's still our hands. It still could not have been created by anybody else than the person making it. And
Okay, this is interesting. If it could have been created by someone else, then it maybe isn't art anymore.
no, I didn't say that.
Oh well, that was
No, I'm just saying it's because we decided also that art is something that we've made with our hands. I'm saying
mhm.
so because we've made it.
What if I make it with a computer?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like I do not agree with any AI stuff. I feel like I genuinely, now that I know more about it, do believe that it's destroying the art world.
Mhm.
A lot. So but if you're a digital artist where it's your hand using a tablet, or you are controlling the computer system to make the things. Like my brother designs video games,
Sure.
and when he creates masterpieces,
Yeah.
and it's not something that's just you tell it what to do. Now you can, which is unfortunate. He's completely out of his own, he's losing his own industry because of AI. But before,
okay, cool.
he would make every decision, every gleam of light passing through a tree branch, every
Mhm.
placement of a leaf, every color of every brick, that was his art. So
Yeah.
I still think it is absolutely art if it's made on a computer. But if it's made by a whole bunch of soulless robots with no human, really, I guess the human is dictating.
This is I was gonna get here because I'm gonna tell the computer, make me a picture of an elf in a tree in a forest at sundown or whatever, and then it's gonna make it. Am I an artist because I told the computer what to make the picture of?
I don't think so.
So where does the control of the human
I guess
being given over to a machine, where does the line stop becoming where does it stop being art? At what point? Like if I tell a CNC machine, this is what I want you to cut this chair part to look like, or if I tell the computer,
is it your design? Did you draw it first and then put it in the CNC machine? Did you create the file?
Somebody must
have.
have.
The CNC? So the person who made the file is the artist.
Right.
Not you just telling a CNC machine how to make it. So I feel like
if I make the prompt for the AI to say to make me a picture, I created the
I think
prompt.
that's fun. I think it's fun. And yes, AI created the art, but
No, it didn't.
You did not.
It did not create the art. It compiled a bunch of other people's art into a new piece of art.
Is that what it does?
Yeah. It takes all of the information that is available in the infosphere of the internet and creates a piece of it creates what it thinks you have asked it to create based on all of the information that it has access to.
I still think it's I still think it's a soulless robot making that decision. It's not.
Sure.
I don't think it's considered
But then
art made by humans.
But then
it's art made by AI.
But then you scale that, you work that line of thinking into if I'm just creating, if I'm creating something for the pure reason that I think someone will buy it, am I not just basically a soulless robot creating a thing?
No, you still made it. You still made it with your hands. Like maybe I didn't like wake up, today deciding that I would was going to paint a memorial for somebody who passed away, and it's not really my style, but somebody comes in and asks me to do that, and it means a lot to them, and they really want me to, even though it's not necessarily something I would create on the regular. That's
Okay.
still art. Like
But
it's
that
still,
that's not
and you still made it with your hands.
right. But that's not the idea. That's not the
And you
soul of
made
the
it.
question that I'm asking.
You
though.
made it for the purpose of it to be art.
Okay, but the spirit of the question that I'm asking is like, say I put down 10 sheets of paper side by side and I go along and I do this along them because people will buy them for $10 a piece. And now it's like more of a production facility for the purpose of.
It is absolutely still art.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that everything that is created that is art is done with pure purposes.
Sure.
It doesn't mean that everything that is created that is art is done the right way.
Well, right is a subjective
But that
term.
doesn't, yeah, for in everyone's general opinion. But
Right. But
it doesn't mean it's
one of
not
our
art.
one of our earlier restrictions on what art is about the intent.
If it is intended to be art, it is art.
Okay. It doesn't matter what the intent of creating the art is, as long as the intent is to create the art.
Yes.
I like that. Okay. And medium doesn't matter.
No.
And purpose, other than the creation of art, whether it's the purpose is to sell it or the purpose is to express something or make someone feel something or get something out that you have needed to get out, or because it's fun, or like none of this impacts whether or not it is art.
No, it just matters. That only impacts how meaningful the art is.
Oh. To who?
To whoever is beholding it.
So, but
Or the creating it. Or
see,
creating
this
it,
is
both.
Does there need to be let's
Does it need to invoke feeling
no,
for it to be art?
well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting. Does it need to be empathetic to a receiver in order for it to be art? Like, should it matter whether or not you are considering the viewer or the receiver of said work? If you are considering that person or entity or group, does that matter?
So you're saying,
I'm asking if creating something because the outgoing effort versus the received effort. You know how when you write a book, it doesn't matter what you meant for it to mean. It matters what the person got out of it.
Somebody's gonna love it, even if the person you made it for isn't gonna love it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's why I say, like, not everything everybody does is for everyone.
Right.
Right? Like, I've told this story like many, many times where I've like made art and I've had people like, especially at the beginning of my creativity career, because I've made art my whole life, but then when I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start selling my art, I felt so good about my direction that I was going in, where I was incorporating like photography and putting encaustic over it, and like light boxes and all this stuff. And
you sent yourself to the hospital because you did it in a closet.
Yeah, it was not great.
Yeah,
it was not a closet, it was in my room. I just didn't have it ventilated. So like, I remember just being like so jazzed up about it, and then like having a show and like the remarks of it and how awful people felt my work was, like just that I was like objectifying women and like all this stuff, even though that was like not even like even a close, like they had no idea obviously what my vision was behind it, and clearly it didn't translate well for these people who had like these negative remarks.
Because
and
the intent of the artist is irrelevant
so
to the
clearly
person
to
viewing
all those people
Yeah.
it wasn't art. But then
Yeah.
I went and I had a show like very shortly after that, and it was called Art in the Park in Ottawa, and I was like really nervous because how many people thought I was shit. And so
All of them.
all of them,
Yeah.
not all of them.
Well, in
a
this
lot
story.
of people. And so I had like my whole booth set up, and I was just like, sitting there, and I'm like watching people go by, and they're like, ooh, and like pointing and like, ugh, like just like not into it at all. And just feeling worse and worse and worse by the minute, just being like, clearly, I am not an artist. This is not art. And then I remember sitting there, it was coming towards the close to the end, and there was a woman, and she was running across, like I could see her, like through a sea of people. Somehow our energies like connected, and she's looking, and she's like all like jazz from a distance, and then she like smacks her husband and like just starts like beelining it to like my booth. And when she gets there, she's like, "Oh my God, I am so glad I found you. Like, I have been looking for you because I saw your work up at this coffee shop where you had a show, and I went back to buy your pieces, and you had taken your show down, and I'm like, I'm finally finding it. I'm so excited that you're here." And she bought like 8 pieces to put up in her salon, and I was like, this is why I do this. Like, probably
Fuck all those
400
other people.
probably like 400 people walked by that day. And yeah, okay, like my art at that time wasn't for everybody, and I was like really defeated.
Yeah.
But it was still art to somebody.
Yeah.
And like so much so that she built her entire business and decor around my pieces.
Yeah.
Which was like, that's all I needed. And like that was the moment where I was like, I'm gonna stop beating myself up over like not being for everyone, because we can't be for everyone no matter how hard we try.
Yeah, you were like, so there, Dad.
Yeah. And then that's when I like just really like decided from then on that I was just gonna create like whatever I wanted to create. And yeah, like there's definitely been moments where I was just like, okay, everybody wants whales. Everybody wants octopuses, so I guess I'm gonna paint that for a while.
Yay, mushroom!
But I always go back to like who I am as an artist. Like I don't ever forget her. I don't forget like, what that is. So I just think that yeah, art is what like for the person that like
that needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to love it, even if it's 1 in 400.
Yeah, and it's a perfect example. Like today, just literally today, one of the pottery students was walking out with some of her finished stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you're the one that's making the floppy top looking pots or whatever." And like, "That's cool." And she was like, "Do you want it? Like, I don't really like it." And I was like, "Yes, I do." And so I got a pot that she was just going to throw it out because of how disappointed she was in it. And it's just another perfect example of like how everything is for somebody. It just happens. It needs to happen upon the person, and the person needs to happen upon it at the right time, in the right place, in the right financial circumstances for it sometimes. What do you got? You're going to show them a thing?
Yeah.
You're objectifying women in the thing.
Yeah. This is so just to be
a trigger alert or something, I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I could see that would be emotional for somebody.
I guess why people are feeling a certain way about it. But if you look really closely, it's actually the shadow of flowers across her face. So it's like lavender and different things. So like she was laying in the garden, and it was her piece, like it was the flowers across her face. So it wasn't intentional. And like the background has like lace and flowers and stuff, but I guess it just like pulled people the wrong way. And like that was like another one that I had.
I
This is
can
like
easily see the misinterpretation.
2015.
I can see how it would be misinterpreted though, but that's the thing is not every art is supposed to make you feel good, happy time either.
Yeah.
Like art can be used to disturb or frustrate or anger or
Yeah.
it's not always, the world is not a joyous, happy place all the time, and sometimes it's our job as artists to expose and express that aspect as well.
And
So
just
like
to heal your soul.
yeah.
Oh. It's enough of that.
I don't think it is. I don't know that we could go for hours.
We probably could.
And I think it's a valuable discussion to have
Yeah.
because there are people that are wondering for themselves, like, am I an artist? Is what I'm doing art?
If you want to make art, you are an artist. Don't stop. That's what, like we're here. What we do is to make people feel more comfortable in that. To like feel like you can. Like that's something that if you want to do all the time. Message retracted.
Backsies. I see backsies, Peckerwood. It was probably just like a spelling mistake and he didn't want me to make fun of him. There's Roger Ebert argued for years that fearsome with his typing. Video games were art. He did not, I'm guessing, think that video games were art. Closer to his death, he relented. While he did not fully agree, he did concede art existed in video games.
I think so.
I mean, art exists anywhere that you can see it, you guys.
Yeah.
And I don't think it does depend on the intention of the person creating it or the medium used or the reason behind the creation of it. You don't have to necessarily. I prefer art that was made from someone's need to express something from their soul, as opposed to creating something that they think the market will purchase from them. Those two things can coexist. You can express something from your soul that you need to get out, and it happens to be something that the market wants.
I think that's like a big one. Like
right?
That's
but
where we all want to be as artists.
It's where we all want to be, but
to...
you and I both know people and have been subjected to the feelings ourselves about not wanting to create something, waste our time creating something that nobody's going to buy. And it's a hard thing to fight through, because if you need to get something out, the fact that you don't think somebody's going to buy it should not keep you from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't personally think the reason for the creation should be that someone will buy it.
Unless it's your life.
And if it is, yeah,
we've chosen this as our life. Like,
food.
Yeah. We have no other option.
Like the phone company will not take, but this was my personal expression that needed to happen as payment for your phone bill.
I mean, how many times is a permanent, how many times do we paint just to release those emotions? There's going to be a point where it's okay, we've done enough of it, to have that personal expression.
You think you're going to run out of emotions?
No, I don't think in that sense. I just think that there's cathartic moments where maybe something that's more on a deeper level that not necessarily everybody needs to see. You know? But then I think that every time we make art, it is our expression no matter how we get it out. Whether it's
maybe that expression is
typical...
I need to pay rent.
Yeah, but we have a style, we have a signature, we have a way of creating things that's distinct and uniquely our own.
But if
yeah. And people are going to enjoy it or not enjoy it.
But intentionally painting in a style we don't enjoy in order to sell those pieces. I don't think
anyone should do that.
I don't think anyone should do that, but we both know people who do.
I mean,
are they creating art or are they manufacturing products?
I don't know. That's tough because I'm not inside their mind.
It's true.
But I know as myself, I have painted things personally that wouldn't be the subject matter that I would choose specifically for that reason, because I knew it would sell better. But with that said, the way I painted it was still me. Like it was the way I enjoyed to paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way I like painting things, and it's
the medium you wanted to work in right then, maybe.
You know, it's like and there's still
there
like
are aspects
me.
and facets
like there's
of
definitely
it.
my style is there. I don't just decide I'm gonna paint this whale like somebody else today because
you think
that person's gonna, you know, like that particular style is gonna be more popular than my own style of painting. Like there's no point.
Yeah. It's a fine balance for sure. There will be someone for every piece. Exactly. Like the floppy pot that I got given today. She hated it. Other people probably hate it too. I thought it was rad, and she said, "Do you want it?" And I said, "Damn right." You know, it found its place, and it's the same with every piece of art. It needs to be in a place where the person who needs it in their life could potentially see it at the right time. You know, and that's part of what we do here. We don't sell a ton of original art, but when somebody walks in and it clicks for them that that's the thing that I've been looking for that's missing on that wall of my house, and I didn't know it until just now, we have the place for them to live until that happens.
And now that I have my own gallery, I sell more art than I ever had in my life. All the time.
Yeah.
Fuck that coffee place.
Well, the coffee place got you that salon.
I know, it's true. I know. I don't mean the coffee place. I mean the mean people that had coffee there.
Did they get your stuff taken out from complaints?
Yeah.
Like they said, come take your stuff.
Yeah.
Our customers don't want it here. Ouch. Why?
It wasn't my intention. It didn't translate well, clearly.
Did the owners of the place appreciate your stuff? And
they asked me to come in.
Right, so they misjudged their clientele.
Like clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's tough. And it's hard getting. I mean, nobody likes rejection, and that's what that is.
The art world is so full of rejection.
Yeah.
It's like.
And it shouldn't be. Like, we should accept.
I think that was just a piece of my soul.
Like, well, and that's the thing is, we should accept that is lovely for someone.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't have to like. I would rather not like everything. The world would be a really, really boring place if everybody liked the same thing and everybody appreciated everything equally. Like then there would be no difference in anything, right? Like we should appreciate that that's not for me, but I can see why somebody would want that.
And then even as somebody who's like owned a gallery and like knows all the different types of art, and we've had so many different styles and things in here. We've had like I've even had people before that I'm just like I'm clearly like this is like I don't think this will sell. Like that'll be in my mind, and I don't say it out loud just because I like, you know, I go by the trends or what's coming in or what I sell more popularly, and like that piece I'll just like I just feel like, but I say no. I don't say no to anybody. Like I let everybody come in. Because I want people to feel welcome and to have their opportunity. To the point where I have to complain that we don't have anywhere to put the new people, Nadia. You should maybe stop taking new people just for a minute. And young people too, like children or like people, like, you know, teenagers that are just getting into art. Like I want them to feel like this is something that they're like gonna do, and like for their life if they want to. So I try to give them that opportunity. And then I come in and there's a box of new stuff, and she says, "Find a place for this," and I say, "Where, Nadia?" Okay, but also. So sometimes that will happen, and like it is important, and I'll be like in shock that like, you know, that piece ends up being the first one I sell. I sold a Lennox piece today. What? I sold a Lennox piece today. Had to put them in the computer system. Lennox that dropped the bag of stuff off on their way to out of town to Nanaimo. Right, the strange things with there's playing cards and there's like media, it's a mixed media type of thing, and then there's like bits that are stuck to it but only kind of stuck to it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's great. See, there you go. And she looked at it and she's like, no, I did not. Don't you lie. No, that did not happen. But like the one that I'm talking about that I sold for like $300, like there was gems falling off of it. Like there was like little pieces, like not. Was it a rhinestone dragon skull? I'm not going to say what it was because I don't want anyone to know. I Just like I don't want to, because I don't want to say that I didn't like a piece of art, but I was just surprised. I actually wouldn't say I didn't like it.
It's not
I
for
just
you.
was shocked that it would be the first thing that would have sold.
There's difference between you not liking it and it not being for you, because you can appreciate art that isn't for you without disliking it as art. The same way that I can look at a piece of art and say that I can appreciate that exists in the world.
Yeah.
And it's not about liking or disliking it. It's that it doesn't belong with me.
Yeah. No, for sure. But this one I was kind of like, it's a bit falling apart. So
The construction of it was maybe not.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, like,
Careful when you ride on the screen. Sometimes it tries to like kick people up.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Yeah, if we go over here, there's less of a chance that you're gonna like ban somebody. What are we looking at? The highly regarded furniture makers, how speculative pieces worked for them. Many said they did not and had to make art, enjoyment making pieces on commission that allowed creativity. That's a way of doing it too, is you make the stuff that will sell that you don't necessarily enjoy in order to give yourself the financial freedom to make the things that you want to make that might not sell, but you can't just make those things because otherwise you will die poverty in a gutter.
Die poverty
You've
in a gutter.
got to die poverty is what's going to happen.
I don't want to die poverty.
Don't die poverty in a gutter.
One thing that I like always like make sure of is whenever I'm commissioning somebody, because I commission people for stuff all the time for the studio, is that I'm like if I will always like make sure that I don't stifle their creativity. Like however they want to make it, like they should make it. Like if I'm like, yeah, I might be like, okay, maybe something in the blue realm, but like after that, like please do it how you want to do it, because I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like we want to be able to make things the way we want to make them without somebody being like, okay, it needs to be like this, and then like this, and it's this high, and then I want a blue bow over here and a pink cat here, and I want 4 flowers there. Then it's really hard to be creative.
And you put too many parameters on something, and then why did you bother getting that person?
Yeah.
You know, like if you're not going to take that
But it's
person,
like we need the money to eat, so we do the job. But
right?
It doesn't
but
feel...
if you're putting so many parameters on an artist that now it didn't matter that it was them. Now it's just they're just executing your vision.
Yeah.
Right? Like the best furniture.
And then they don't like it.
And then
they don't like it. And they're like, why did you mess it up? And you're like, maybe if you would have just let me do it my way.
Right? Yeah, right? Or like the best furniture commission I ever got was the guy that said, just make me a coffee table. How about $2,500? And I said, okay, but what do you want from it? And he was like, oh, just you do you. Just do me a $2,500 coffee table.
That's awesome.
And in a way, it's awesome because it does allow you the freedom.
Kind of scary.
But now you're
what
like,
if they don't like
now
it?
exactly. Now you're like, you have no parameters. You're like, how big does it need to be? How tall do you want it? Do you want a shelf on the bottom? And he's like, no, you just do. And you're like, okay, but if I bring you a $2,500 coffee table and you're like, meh, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a little bit scary, but also you need some sort of guidance in terms of like being able to have some level of certainty
I could
that
see
someone's
that.
gonna
Depends
like
on
what
what
you
it
did.
is, but yeah. I get what you're saying.
I mean, obviously he had enough confidence that whatever I made in my style, he was going to like enough to be worth the $2,500.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as the artist, it's kind of like, I wish you would have at least picked a wood.
Yeah.
Or sort of like a color scheme, or apart from the teaching thing, hold on. Been ogling the hell out of Jeff Miller's work the last 2 weeks. I don't know if I know Jeff Miller. Appealing chairs. Gretchen is loving what I hear in the live, but I'm constantly interrupted by my housemates. Yeah, she doesn't actually like the people she lives with. We've established, like her husband she likes a lot. They do Rick Jimin, but
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is either. She like made a typo one time, and she said I have to go Rick Jim the husband or something. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I assumed that was like a sexy time thing.
Oh, I
And-
guess that's fair.
And so it became
Kind of
like
sounds like
it
it.
became like a dirty running joke thing where it's just like, okay, like, Mike's style is unfinished shop stool. Hey, you know what? You give me $2,500, I'll finish that stool. As an artist, you need a well-connected agent.
Yes, me, I am hungry.
Just seeing if my wife was hungry. Cheaper, yeah, she's only been eating the chippies.
I'm starving.
Yeah. Yeah, I am pretty good at not finishing shop stools. I am a 100% on that.
Do you have any other segments?
I mean they kind of were all sort of connected. Like we hit on most of the points during
Oh,
that
okay, that's
discussion.
good.
Like oh, the other one is like in the shop.
Oh, okay.
But I did want, we kind of touched on it, but I thought it might be fun to discuss. Maybe you covered it in that market that you were in. But I wanted to ask you when you knew that you were an artist. Like when was the first time when you knew that like you weren't going to be able to live a fulfilled life without art being part of it?
I feel like that like goes back like too far, like as far as I can remember. But I feel like being a teenager would probably be like where I realized it was something that like my soul needed.
Right.
You know, like it was just something like I couldn't really live without it. But like growing up, it was just something that was always a part of my life. Like I knew like I needed and wanted to do it, and it kind of like I struggled a lot because I didn't get, you know, the art supplies for Christmas. I didn't get the markers. I didn't get the bead sets. I didn't get the things that I really wanted, like the art supplies. So I was like just trying to like figure out how to draw on like lined paper and stuff. But my mom was a creative. Like she was an artist to the Martha Stewart like on crack degree. Like she just did everything all the time.
I don't know what that means.
I don't just like think Martha Stewart times like a million.
Think about Martha Stewart on crack and then make that person into an artist.
I was like,
What?
no, it's just like in the sense that Martha Stewart did everything. She was like, you know, she cooked, she foraged, she sewed, she painted, she refinished furniture, she built furniture. Like she was a woodworker. She had like she was part of this group called the I can't remember the name. Good Day Woodworkers. That was what it was. Good Day Woodworkers.
I did not know this.
She used to like build chairs and refinish chairs and stain and paint and all that kind of stuff. And she would garden, and she knew how to make everything live. And like everything she cooked and created was like golden. So it's like I was always around that like all the time. So to me, I got that aspect from her. So I just knew it as a way of being since birth.
Sure.
So it's like everything we did, we couldn't even go for a mushroom pick without, you know, making flower crowns and digging up dirt and making little time boxes.
So it was intrinsic to your upbringing.
Exactly, and on that side, whereas my dad was like the opposite.
Sure.
So
when did you know that not only was it part of who you are as a person, but you also maybe
like when I knew it was gonna be my life was probably like,
is it Wallach's?
18. No, I was working at a restaurant. Extreme Pita was the restaurant.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. On 2 locations, and on this
Two locations in the
locations.
East Ottawa on 42nd Street.
I was managing 2 of them, and then at the second, when I got to move to the second location, and I was still doing art during this time. I was painting all the time. I was drawing all the time. But when I was there, I was across the street from an art supply store, and I would just like all day long, I just feel like
just stare longingly at the store.
And it's just like it felt like so
weird.
Like
that's pretty
it just
weird.
like it felt like it was like destiny. Like it just felt like there was no other option. Like I needed to go in that door. And then one day one of the people that worked there was like,
He saw you staring longingly at the door.
yeah, and he's like, hey, by the way, we're hiring. And then I was like, okay. And so
I hope you said it just like that.
I did. And I was like, oh well, I like don't have a resume. And so then he was like, handwrite it. So then I hand wrote my resume, and I just like I knew working there
Dude
that
just
I
wanted
wasn't
your phone number.
no.
Like
He wanted to know my whole background. Like there was just like
we had a glitch.
Is it okay?
Yeah, we had a glitch. Sometimes it does like a little signal drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew from like working at like that restaurant that like I needed to
not be working in
I
restaurants.
needed to not be there. Like it wasn't my
Yeah.
life. And like I was just like I didn't want that to be my future, whereas like restaurants were my whole family's
Yeah.
life and future. And I was just like, is this me? Like it can't be. Like it doesn't feel right. It wasn't like, and I knew that I couldn't live without it. So I'm like, I gotta just like take the plunge. And when I ended up getting the job, where I went into the interview, which like is a whole other story and hilarious, but I somehow got the job. And as soon as I started working there, I knew. Like I was like, I would harass every employee. I was like at every free demo. I was at every like free like giveaway thing or knowledge based thing. Like even none of them were mandatory, but I went to every single one, and like people started getting so annoyed with me that they're just like, okay, like just come to my house, I'll show you my shit. And then like can you just leave me alone after
And then
that?
you have to stop talking.
And then you have to
me.
stop like talking to me. But I needed to know like, what does this do? What does this do? How does this work? I need to know. And like I went from making a salary job and giving all that up for minimum wage because like of how much I needed like art in my life. And so I was like, that's how I knew. Like that was when I knew. And then I knew that I was gonna climb the ladder. Like I had an absolute straight vision of my future, and I was gonna go from here to here at that job as quickly as possible, and I did. And then around towards the last 2 years of that, my business idea jumped into my head.
Yeah.
Because I had already like been an educator and demoed, and
it made sense, considering everything that you had gleaned over the years to just sort of combine it all together into one building.
Yeah. As soon as I would like pull back from it for any reason, like to go in any other direction, it's just, or if I stopped doing art for like a week or something, like I would like
I stopped doing art for like 6 years, and it crushed my soul.
That's exactly what it was like working at the restaurant, because I like wasn't doing it as much, and like it would be to the point where like I felt it, like it was just like in pain not doing it. And so I was just like, there's no other option.
Yeah, I think if there's ever something that lives in you so strongly that you feel pain without it, you should not be without it.
Yeah. I would like if I went blind, just take me out.
Wow.
Just take me out.
You could make music. You could do art that isn't
I could
visual.
sculpt, I guess. I could not live in a world
where
where
you become a musician.
I couldn't see art, you know? It's really hard.
Oh, spontaneous random question. You have to pick one of your senses to lose. Which one do you pick? You already said like you don't want to live without sight. What? Taste?
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you lose your sense of smell, you also lose your sense of taste. So you don't want to pick smell. I don't want.
I guess smell. So I guess they go together.
I guess if you lost your sense of smell, at least you would not smell gross things anymore.
Okay, smell.
I would go with smell, because things aren't gonna taste as good, but you will still taste.
Mm-hmm.
But you will also not be able to smell gross things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last question, and then we'll get you home to the husband who's making dinner, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he's still watching, Jay, what are you making?
Oh, chicken.
You make what chicken? Kind of chicken?
Really delicious chicken. I don't know how
That
to.
doesn't tell me anything.
He like bakes it, I think, or it's really good.
Is it beer? Yeah, like it would because I was talking to Jay.
It kind of tastes like kebab, you know, like it's got like kind of like that sort of seasoning to it.
Like Greek?
And then yeah, like a Greek kebab, like, and then I put like
Greek chicken sounds pretty good.
some deliciosa rice.
Maybe some pilaf.
Yeah. And some tzatziki.
There you go. Okay, so you're having Greek chicken rice tzatziki.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Jay, get on it. Okay, last question.
Yeah.
We're in the Crow's Nest Artist Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody walks up in this hypothetical situation, and they give you a $20 bill,
Mm-hmm.
and they say you get this $20 bill to go spend in the shop. What are you gonna go buy?
At the Crow's Nest.
At the Crow's Nest, you have a $20 bill.
But I can just have whatever I want.
I know, but it's a hypothetical situation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you're not the owner of the Crow's Nest.
Mm-hmm.
You're a hypothetical non-owner of the Crow's Nest, and somebody gives you $20 to go spend at the Crow's Nest. What are you gonna go buy?
Art supplies.
What? No, you gotta be specific. You got a $20 bill. What do you bring to the till? You want to go look?
We can.
We'll do a shopping spree. Come on. We'll do a Crow's Nest shopping spree. In various increments. She doesn't know the increments I'm gonna give her. We're gonna start with $20. $20 at the Crow's Nest. She's coming. Probably. There she is. So in case you actually don't know, the Crow's Nest is a relatively large establishment. Oh, I know that guy. I know the guy that does those ones. And this is some of Nadia's current-ish things up along this top here. And also down below. She does these things too.
This is my face.
That's her face. And then she does we may or may not be writing a children's book based on some of these little characters. But okay, downstairs. $20. Yeah. You got $20. What are you gonna buy?
Right. Like we have to pretend like I don't even own like any art supplies at all.
No, you are you, but you don't own the store.
You are okay.
So you are you, and you have what you own currently that isn't in the store. Like, I know you technically own all of this, but like, you're you
I feel like you
as a
should have
shopper.
given me a bigger budget.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
We're going in increments. You have a $20 bill
Oh.
to buy whatever it is that you want to buy in the shop.
The game is more fun now.
You still only have $20
Okay.
for this round. What are you gonna buy?
Okay. I'm gonna get.
I know what I'm gonna buy. She's going for the Pigma Microns.
I'm gonna get this.
She got a Pigma Micron. What size you do it?
Was there 5?
She's gonna go with a 05 Pigma Micron pen, a Finetech 6H. What do you got
2H.
there? A 2H.
And a blending.
And a blending stump. And you're at, that's $5.95, $2.95, $3.95. You got like $4 left before tax.
I guess an eraser.
An eraser.
Oh no.
A needed eraser.
Budget later, right?
Well, this is your $20 budget. What are you gonna do?
All right.
An eraser. A kneaded eraser, a Pigma Micron, a Finetech 2H,
Yeah.
and a blending stump. Okay, my answer for $20 is this guy right here. I'm gonna buy this set of pencils. This is ridiculous. $17.50 for a set that goes from 4H to 6B of a quality drawing pencil is dumb, and it should be more expensive than that, and that's what I'm gonna buy with my $20.
Okay.
Nadia walks in the door and has $40. She's still going to the art supplies. It doesn't have to be art supplies, like it's anything in the store. You got $40 at the Crow's Nest. What are you buying? She's back in the art supplies. I knew. What do we got? She's going. Okay.
That one.
Bateman pad. That's it. What? How much is it?
It's $35.
35. So after tax, that's your $40. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
it's like the best. It's 110 pound.
110 pound Bateman recycled coil bound. I like it.
Yeah.
Probably
and
not.
This is really good quality, and it's perfect for micron pens and for sketching.
Yeah, but you didn't get those because this is a new round. You didn't already
What?
get
They
the
can't-
$20 thing. No, okay. She's misunderstanding the
You're
game.
making this game not fun.
Yeah, I'm making it not fun. What's my $40 choice? I don't know. We got some really nice new necklaces over there.
You can't buy your own
I'm
stuff.
a stranger though. I'm like
Well, I thought it was. You said earlier that we're us.
I know, but I don't own one of those.
Okay.
No, I
You can plug them anyway if you want.
I sold one today. For my $40. Am I buying a Mangalorean hot sauce as part of my $40?
Yeah, I mean,
This
you
is pretty
could.
good.
Those are pretty.
What am I gonna do with $40? I kind of want microns too. Oh, I don't have enough Bob McLeod in my life. Bob McLeod is local glass blower who makes fantastic. I don't have enough Bob McLeod in my life. What are these, $25? $30? And a micron pen. No. I don't know. I need. Don't know.
You made this game hard.
I did make this game hard. I didn't do it
You
intentionally.
should have just like gave us one budget of like each like $200.
Yeah, $200 shopping spree.
Yeah.
Maybe that's next week. I'm gonna buy that dark blue Bob McLeod glass, and you can't go wrong with the Pigma Micron. I'm gonna go with the 08. I'm gonna go with the fatty half mil Pigma Micron pen and a Bob McLeod glass. $100. $100. She's going back to the art supplies. I know there's lots of nice stuff in here, Nadia. You don't always have to go to the art supply.
I guess the reason why it's like not working for me in my brain is because like I take stuff all the time.
Yes, she does. Like people will come and drop off new things, and she'll be like, "Yoink." But we're gonna pretend that doesn't happen, and you're a stranger, but also you, as an individual, and you walk in here with $100 to spend. Where are you gonna spend that $100? I think she's going to Golden. I think she's going to Golden.
I actually like
Oh.
really, really want this.
You already own that. You could just take it
No,
home.
yeah, I know. And I'm pretty sure this is, yeah. Yeah, I want this.
Here, what do you
I'm
got?
actually gonna take it. See?
Okay, bring it in.
Look at it.
Oh, that's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's like I can put all my tubes of watercolor and all of like my brushes into it.
And how many flaps
look
does
at-
it have?
And then you could put your your thicker stuff into here, like your bigger tubes of paint. And then it's got the strap to hold it like
How
a
many
purse.
flaps? 3?
It has 1 double-sided, 2, 3 double-sided, and then there's a pouch The zipper.
Does it have a
You
pouch
put
on?
all your pencils.
Does it have a
and
pouch on the
stuff in.
outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. How much is it?
$100.
Even?
97.
Well, after tax, that's going to be more than $100.
No.
It's you don't get to just decide that there's not
No.
tax on things.
I get a staff discount.
Staff discount on. Oh, I guess it's art supply. Yeah, she gets staff. No, but you're a stranger.
No, you can't keep saying
You're-
I'm a stranger. You keep saying that we're ourselves.
You're ourselves, but we don't. All right. Okay, I'll give it to you. 90. Yeah, even though after tax,
You're
that's
not
good.
giving nothing to me.
That after tax, it's more than $100, but I'm gonna have some wiggle room on the game.
I actually am taking this.
Well, ring it in. The accountant wants you to ring it in.
Well, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just
obviously.
steal for myself.
Oh, obviously, like that. It never happens that you don't ring something in.
What are you talking about? I'm the only person who does.
Oh, okay. $100. Look at you with your fancy new carry kit. I'm $100.
I feel like you're gonna get a piece of Nadia's art.
I might. Well, Nadia doesn't charge enough for her art, so I'm gonna buy like her giant painting with all the gold foil and the lady and the owl.
That's not $100.
It probably is.
It's $600.
If it sits there for another 3 months, you're gonna be like, $100.
No.
That's what she does.
Do you have a Shelley pottery?
I do not have a. Wait. No, I don't. Does she have any of her stick ones? No, I don't think she has any stick ones right now. Shelly makes these potteries that incorporate like beach driftwood and things like as handles that I really like, but she doesn't have any right now.
Oh, these are cute.
They're cute, but they're not me. Like I don't feel.
No?
If Shelly had any of her like sort of crinkle side ones, she makes these like super cool textured things, but then sometimes she'll have like a driftwood handle that's on.
I feel like this one's very you.
Because it says bonjour. It's a little bird saying bonjour with a. He's got a. Yeah, he's got a beret, because that's how you know that he's French. He should be smoking, shouldn't he? Like and holding a baguette. $100 at the Crow's Nest.
It doesn't
What
have to
am I
be one
getting?
thing,
No,
right?
it doesn't. I could get a selection of things.
Do you feel like you're also wanting art supplies?
Yeah. I feel like. How many Amsterdam acrylics do I get for $100?
Like 6?
$12 each times. What? 10% across the board. I don't know what that means. We're talking about taxes. We vary. We're at 12 if there's both taxes.
You should get a Crow's
5
Nest
if there's
kit.
only one, and 7 if there's only the other. Yeah, but
Oh, I found another thing I would get.
no, you don't get to do it again.
Okay.
How many acrylics do I get? For $12 times 8 is $96,
Uh-huh.
and you went 97.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get 8 of the Amsterdam acrylics. I'm gonna get Prussian blue. I'm gonna get Prussian blue.
Why not fallow?
No, because Prussian is better.
All it is fallow and black.
They've established already that Prussian is the best blue. I'm gonna get the carmine. I'm gonna get a titanium white and a black and a purple. Nope, I can make a purple. I'm gonna get.
You make it teal too.
I'm gonna get
Brown?
Azo yellow.
Brown?
No, I'm gonna get yellow. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get 8 of them. I don't know which ones. They're gonna be Prussian blue and a carmine and titanium white and black and a couple other random fun ones. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now you want to go home? You can go home?
I am.
Okay. Everybody say bye to Nadia.
Bye. It was was so fun.
I'm gonna go back upstairs and eat my pizza and talk to my friends
Okay.
for a few more minutes.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for the fun talk.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
We talked about important things like what is art and what makes an artist and why is it important, and believe in yourself.
You should.
Yep.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Bye, Nadia.
Enjoy the show.
We're gonna go upstairs.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, you will. We gotta do an Easter egg hunt tomorrow. All right. Go back to my pizza. I couldn't eat because we were having such good conversations. Bring in that bag on your way by the till.
What?
Bring in that bag on your way by the till.
What bag?
The bag that you just stole off the shelf.
Oh. My phone.
Bye. That was fun. Oh, and she left her Mexican street corn. Oh. Oh, what up? I'm probably not going to hang out for too much longer. But I do want to eat some food. And you guys are going to watch. And the numbers tank. Talking about taxes. Yeah, we're different rates depending on what you're doing. Like if you're performing a service, it's 1%. If you're doing a good, it's a different service. If you're like, yeah. Is the Crow's Nest open tomorrow? Yes, it is. Every day except Monday. Why, are you stopping by? Federal tax, state tax, city tax. Yeah. I mean, we have all those ones too, but our sales taxes are like, yeah, there's like a 5% and a 7%, and some things get one or the other or both. And I can never keep track of what gets what. I need food. What are the hours at your fine establishment? Tomorrow, we are 10 to 4. I don't know when I'm here, though. We don't really know exactly. We're doing an Easter egg hunt, a community Easter egg hunt at the park down the street. And we're not, I don't know that we've established like who's going to that and who's staying at the store and who's, because we do like a kid's craft table and face painting and all kinds of stuff. So I think, as of right now, I think I'm at the shop and the other two are going there. But I don't know. And then Gretchen's like, "Ooh, they're talking about taxes. I can do accounting." She got her accountant hat on and she's like, "Let me tell you about taxes, everybody." I love that accountants exist because I don't care. And we need people to care. You know, I'll have a great week. I'm going to bed. Spent too much time leading kids around on a horse today. It does sound exhausting. That's a good kind of exhausting, though. We'll see you next week, my friend. If we do a show next week. I don't know. I feel like it's almost about time to take a week off. We'll see. I haven't taken a week off from the live show in like a year and a half or something. But it's because I like it. It's fun. The smiles on the kids' faces made it worth it. Yeah, right? Sometimes you gotta do things to make other people happy. Shut up about your exhaustion. It's like what we're doing tomorrow with the Easter egg hunt. You think I really want to be doing an Easter egg hunt tomorrow? Nope. But Mike's not wrong. See? Economics is second favorite to accounting. Yeah, if there's two things that are awesome, it's economics and accounting. If I could think of any two things that I want, I love that people love it. It's like art, you know, not everything has to be for everybody, and it's important that something is for everybody. Because we need accountants. We don't need billionaires, but we do need accountants. We're not mad enough at the fact that we have billionaires, but we do need accountants. Oh. All right. What else should we talk about that's fun? Probably there's nothing else to talk about that's fun. We've been going a couple hours already. That was a good talk. Oh, but maybe we'll get it wrapped up. Maybe we'll be done for tonight. There's not that many of you left. Everybody was like, yeah, Nadia's gone, I'm out. Okay, national and international politics were my first love. Wow. That's... Everybody can like what they like. And if you have a bingo card, I'm pretty sure that that statement is on there. As is, Mike does a show from somewhere other than a shop. So there's quite a few bingo scores tonight, I think. How many was in here at the peak? I don't know. I don't watch the numbers. I don't care. It's not about the numbers. It's about the value I provide to the community. I'm still hanging out listening while I'm making some sawdust. That a guy. Gotta find my Patreon. Yeah, it's in your inbox. Your email inbox has your bingo card for the year. I'm not doing a different one every month. You got one at the beginning of the year. And then you can swap it out. I'm going to open them up to like swaps available after a few months. if you're not liking the way that they're coming up. I gotta find my bingo card. Yeah, you do. Thought it was monthly. It used to be monthly, but then I realized that I'm having to make new bingo cards every month for not really any reason, because they don't. It's not like they carry over from week to week. Like, it's in each individual show you got to get the line, so it didn't really make sense to keep making new bingo cards for everybody every month. So you get one, and it's the bingo card you have for every show. And then probably next month, I'll say, if anybody wants to swap out for a new bingo card, I'll send you a new one. You should really pay attention. It's all been explained. Lots of corrections on my last post. Feel free to request assistance. Oh, what? I had to educate an actual artist about Morris Louis, an early 20th century painter I loved, after a museum exhibit in the mid 1980s. Okay. 29th century painter, eh? Morris Louis, that famous 29th century painter. I believe I got busted for backsies 4 minutes. And the only reason was because Nadia scrolled back and saw it, and she was like, ah. There we go. Pasta's done. It's just not worth the backsies. Just take it. Take your punishment and move on. It's less obnoxious to just leave it. Than to have me point out the backsies and then make fun of you for backsies, and just let it. Oh, I think maybe that's enough show. We had a lot of good conversations. I feel like I maybe ignored you guys a little bit, but I think it was valuable. Apologies if you felt ignored, but I feel like there were discussions that were had during tonight's episode that are actually worth like pulling out and making standalone videos, because I feel like not everybody is going to watch through all of this bullshit, and I feel like if I can pull out a few snippets from tonight, they may make good standalone videos, like what is art? A discussion with Mike's boss, or something like that. The content today was great. Yes, it was. I agree. Did you see the jingle? I saw it go past, but Nadia was on a roll, so I didn't. Oh. Anyway, let's call her there. We're pushing up on 2.5 hours. That's lots of show, I think, for tonight. Like I said, I may not do a show next week. It might be time to just take a week off and have a breath. But we'll see. Happy Easter to celebrants. I have a question. Let's not stop the show just yet. I have a question about Easter for the Jesus-y amongst you, or the non-Jesus-y. I have a couple of questions because I think I remember from like Sunday school. So they're pissed off at him for whatever, like he was being a nice guy and they didn't like that or whatever. And he was starting to gain followers and they were like, no, can't have that because he'll convince other people that they should be nice to each other and shit. And we can't be having that bullshit. So they arrest him or whatever, right? And then they say that your punishment is we're going to make you carry your own thing that we're going to hang you on up the hill to where we're going to put it in the ground and stick you to it. Right? So, but you have to carry it up there. And he's like, okay, well, that sucks, but I guess. And there were like a couple other dudes too that also had to carry their thing and go up there. And so they carry their crosses up there. And they're like, okay, now we're going to nail you to it. I assume that they nail him to it before they put it in the ground, because it'd be pretty, like, logistically, it would be hard to like hold him up, and like two guys would have to be holding him up and then a third guy. So let's assume that he gets tacked to it and then it gets put up and put in the ground. And then they just wait for him to die, right? Is that, it's just like a time thing? Like eventually he'll die by just, because I don't think they're feeding him. Right? So is it like, do you die of starvation? When you're crucified, is it like you just have to starve to death? Because I know, like every now and then they like jab him in the ribs with a spear, I think, to check if he's dead. And then if he goes like, stop it, then they know he's not dead yet, and so they got to keep waiting. And then as soon as they jab him in the ribs and he doesn't go like, stop it, then they know that he's dead. But like, what is the actual, like, if there was hypothetically, let's say there was an autopsy, like what would the cause of death be? Because it wouldn't be like loss of blood from the wounds. Is that the actual cause of death, or is it starvation, or like what? How do you die? What's the cause of death when you are crucified, I guess, is my question. I have more questions, but that's the first one. So your hands are above the body, so bleeding would stop. So starvation? Is that why it took so long? Nailed on the ground, then lifted. Actually, there's a science behind the position. But not at the time there wasn't. They didn't have science. Well, I guess, you actually kind of drown. Oh, so it's even worse. Dehydration. Oh, that's a good point. You would die from dehydration before you died from starvation. But I feel like I read somewhere or saw something where they like had a wet rag on a stick and they like kept him hydrated. Is that not? Maybe that was just a Hollywood or something. You could bleed out, suffocate, or if they left you long enough, you would die of something. Mostly, they would just leave them. They would leave them just to die. But that's my question. What do you die from? And then how often do they jam him with the spear to see if he's dead yet? GPT says asphyxiation, then blood loss from whipping, stabbing, then dehydration. So it's a comorbidity, if you will. They gave him vinegar, not water, on the rag. What did that do? Does it speed up the process? Does that slow down the process? Like, what's the point of the vinegar? Feels like that's just mean at that point. Be like, no, I don't want the vinegar in my mouth. Like, I'm fucking hanging on this cross to die, and then you're gonna shove vinegar in my mouth, like on top of it. You made me carry the shit up here. You made me carry my own thing up here to tack me to. And then once in a while you're jamming me with a spear, and then on top of it, you're like, make me suck on vinegar? Like, it feels unnecessary. I'm waiting for the answer to like what, because I have more questions. Some people in the Philippines go through a yearly crucifixion today to partake in his suffering. Well, everybody can like what they like, I guess. Again, everybody can like what they like. Paul was pretty right. Says the Roman soldiers would break their legs so they couldn't raise up to breathe. How would you use your legs to help you breathe if you're hanging? Doesn't matter. Buildup of carbon dioxide caused heart failure. Okay. So kind of asphyxiation, but also heart failure due to lack of, so heart attack. Your heart can't get enough carbon dioxide or something, or no, gets too much carbon dioxide and it explodes your heart. So heart attack, I guess, is the actual answer. Next question about the Jesus story. Okay, since it's Easter weekend, so let's figure this out here. So then, okay, they stab him in the ribs with the spear, and he doesn't go like, stop it. So they know he's dead, and they take it down. I guess now it's just a carcass at this point. So they take body of Jesus, they throw him in a tomb, right? And then they close it. And instead of going like, that's all done, and like leaving, they post guards or something. It's just, by my remembering, I think they guard it? Like, first of all, who are they guarding it from? Do they think that somebody's going to come steal the carcass? And if so, who is coming to steal the carcass? Why do they need to guard the tomb? That's question number 2. Who are they guarding the tomb from? If this is the case, if I'm remembering it correctly, I think they posted guards. They posted guards because they didn't want his followers to steal, I guess, his body. But why though? Like, if they stole his body, what would they do with it? Like, good, now they've got, like, wouldn't that just be helpful? Wouldn't if somebody would take your bodies away from you and you didn't have to store them, like what harm would it do for them to have his body, I guess? Like, okay, now they've got the body of the dead guy. So I don't get what the negative is there. Proper burial. Again, though, like, what would be the negative? The followers would then believe in him and possibly rise up against established religion because they could see his body. He scared the crap out of the Jewish priests. I know, but like, I get that, but they would believe in him more if they were able to steal his dead body? That feels weird. Like, I think looking at it from a logic perspective, you could give him his body to them and be like, look, we killed him. And that would, to me, I think that would do more to quell the like, wouldn't you think from the Romans' perspective, wouldn't you think, like, if we give them his body, like, they'll be able to know, like, that he's dead, and then maybe they'll shut up. Think of all the things dying with the body parts, right? There's an entendre there. Are they dining on body parts? He was prophesied to raise from the dead after 3 days, so stealing his body would authenticate the teaching for his followers. Okay, so they bought in. They were like, if he's gonna wake up, we gotta make sure that we're here to re-kill him. Is that the idea? They're like, okay, if that door opens, you guys got your spears ready? Because that means they bought in to the story. And they were like, if he's right, we should make sure. He predicted a resurrection. They didn't want his followers to take his body and claim this was so. Okay, so they didn't believe that he would. They thought if they didn't have the body, his followers would be able to say that he did. But then wouldn't everybody else be able to say, like, oh, but okay, where is he then? So they must have at least thought that it was possible. They must have at least had an inkling that this could be a thing. He would use his body, or in this case, the lack of a body, to prove miracles or some such. Yeah, but that was Jesus, our boy Jesus. He's just in the back room over there. No, like, you can't talk to him. But I want to stop stealing of his body by his followers. They didn't believe the story itself. Okay, if this is the case, this brings me to my third question. If they didn't believe the story itself, didn't they go check on him? Like, wasn't it like they left him in there for 3 days and then they went to check and he was gone? So if they weren't buying it, why'd they go check? I mean, there's no reason to check. You put the body in there and you closed it. The only reason to check if it's still there is either you weren't guarding the door the whole time, in which case dereliction of duty, okay? Or there might be something to that story that we should probably just go check. Otherwise, why go check? The check was ordered by the high priest. So the high priest must have had an inkling or something. Per the story, followers were going to put dressings on his body. How were they going to do that? Wasn't he being guarded? When they arrived, the guards were not there, and an angel told them that he had risen. I feel like there's a gap there then, because like, why'd the guards leave? The guards must have looked and been like, oh shit, he's gone. We should probably go. Maybe they're scared they're going to get in trouble for dereliction of duty. They're like, Frank, let's get out of here. We lost Jesus. And so they took off. And then when his followers came, which I don't know why they would be going, because they think that he's being guarded and also dead. No, they think that I just feel like there's a lot of questions unanswered in that story. But everybody can like what they like. Everybody can believe what they want to believe. Everybody can like what they like. Everybody is on their own journey. I think Jesus and I would have gotten along, honestly. Like, he feels like if he was a real dude, like he seemed like he would have been a pretty cool dude. From my understanding. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. Happy Easter, everybody. They made him carry his own thing up to the top of the hill. Then they jam him with the spear to see if he's dead yet. Like, feels like some of that felt a little unnecessary. But I guess you got to prove a point or whatever. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Everybody, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And we'll see you when I see you. I can't, like I said, I don't guarantee about next week. I feel like I should potentially take a week off. I have a lot going on, but we'll see. Maybe I'll need it by Saturday, and we'll do another one. Who can tell what the future holds? Doesn't matter. I was surprised about this week. Why? I said last week that I was going to do this week, and then I said in the middle of the week in places like see you guys on Saturday. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. bye for now. And now I got a whole pizza to eat. I ate my pasta. Now I'm going to eat this pizza. Maybe when I get home. Lay in bed and put on some Netflix and eat a pizza. Maybe I'll read. Maybe I'll read some book. Anyway, bye. That was a fun show, guys.